What's up, sluts? I'm done pissing. Hi. What fucking scream am I using? This one. I'm also out of breath. Says a lot about our society when I'm out of breath. We're playing Ace Attorney today. I'm gonna get the Hades music.
Attention enough to hear me say
Hi.
Metropolitan.
Hi.
Because
Hi.
we were 30
Hello,
minutes
Metropolitan.
I know.
deep.
I was just giving the lore on the
Metropolitan.
explanation for like why I think I said Metropolitan instead of Metropolitan.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because like it's basically the word metropolis.
Yeah.
And you don't say metropolis.
No, you're right.
You say metropolis. And so I saw the word, my brain auto-corrected it to metropolis, but I could see that there was an end at the end of the word.
Mm-hmm.
So I said metropolitan instead of metropolitan.
Yeah. And I'm the only good student in the class.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be on my game after listening to Monokuma ramble for an hour.
No, it's totally fair. It was just like, it just like totally fucking floored me because I was just like, what? Because I was just like, you said metropolitan, and I was like, what? What the fuck?
Ooh, is this allowed? Okay, we are investigating things.
Ah,
Kill
fuck.
someone.
We're
Pretty close to the end, I think, of that segment.
Yeah.
Aster, did you say we have to kill someone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna shoot this man.
Honestly, he deserves it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I love how the move symbol is kicky legs.
Definitely kicky and not walking.
They
It
aren't
doesn't.
spread.
Oh, we
The
already.
spread doesn't look right for it to be walking. Like, they should be further apart. Or
Yeah.
I think it's because the knees are missing.
What did we want to talk to him about?
Big
Didn't we
clown
finish
legs.
talking about him?
Oh, check the to-do list.
No.
Okay.
You could look at the.
I
Wait,
think
can you
we
go back?
finished talking to him is what happened.
Go back. Court record. Check the court record.
God damn it, you fucking
No,
dickwood,
I know.
kill-stealing
You said look, you could
asshole.
look at the
Oh.
to-do list, and I said no.
No, the history is what I meant.
Oh.
Tenma
Look at the
my
chat history.
Taro to like QB. Beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Bye. The answer is bye.
Yeah.
We're leaving.
Yeah, like I said, I
Alright.
think we finished talking to him.
You're not who I wanted to talk to. Where the fuck is she?
April
She's in the
17th.
scariest part.
Ninetails Vale. Yokai Lane.
Oh, look. There's Jinxie.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and...
Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. Wow, she's just like me for real.
She's also lactose intolerant.
That's
She
one
just
to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance.
I was looking at my screen.
She's just like you for real.
She's just like me for real. Maybe she just should just stick to soy milk. And maybe you should just stick to minding your own fucking business, Apollo. Jinxie, hey, it's me.
It's the demon lawyer.
Ugh. Not another warden charm. Ugh.
Apollo? Who is she?
All right, this is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene.
Oh, so she's the one who... hello. My name is Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, too. Where's Drucy?
She went back to the office ahead of us. Don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. God, I wish it was
The
Trucy.
thing, the thing
Wait.
flopping when he talks is a good touch.
So good.
Mhm.
How do you know? How do I know you didn't? That you didn't gobble her up alive?
Relax, I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. As much as I like Athena, you give me Trucy, I'm gonna want Trucy the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, my
Valid.
poor little Trucy.
I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself.
She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo?
There's gotta be some, like, Trucy Jinxie art. I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so much.
Jinx, you should probably. Don't you have her phone number? Like, confirm that she's
You think-
alive? Like,
Jinxie has a phone?
You think Phoenix could afford a cell phone plan for his daughter?
No, but she could.
Yes, I swear.
No, true! So true!
Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened?
Not much. At least not yet.
I just had a thought, because Jinxie sounds like a nickname, that her full name is Jinxica.
Jinxica!
God, Taro.
what I keep thinking is,
Not Taro.
should we be
motherfucker.
saying that? But I don't think it's anything. My brain's just like, it feels
It
wrong.
does feel like one of the things that you were told is maybe not a great thing to say. So it's like... But do you think that Tamataro was... You do think that Tamataro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival?
I don't know anything about that.
Huh? But you said Tamataro murdered the alderman.
It's okay, Jinxie.
It's okay, Jinxie, you can tell me. Yax, what was that for?
I thought I was talking to myself.
People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters.
Seems like someone maybe talked to the prosecutor. Someone maybe has spoken to the prosecutor and is maybe going to be our first witness and is maybe told to shut the fuck up about a few things that are inconvenient to the case. Like all prosecutors, huh?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Ace Attorney. What are you talking about?
What's
I
going
don't think
on?
that's what
Jade is
happened.
prepping the witness. What are you talking about? That's illegal.
So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human?
No, you're still a demon.
Demon's not a monster, it's a demon. I give up.
It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tamataro for some reason.
And why are demons in the monster manual if they're not monsters? Checkmate, atheist.
That's precisely what we need to know more about.
Mark atheist. Fucking Christ.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Stealth.
hi, Stealth.
Jinx.
Fuck you. It's a facade.
Fuck
Jinxie.
you.
She definitely thought there was a yokai in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm.
That's...
You gave this to me when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tamataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right?
That's true, but...
That would have been so cool if the game let me show that to her instead of just having Apollo do it. If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it would really help your father, too.
Alright then.
Like, that is one of those moments that in other games, they would have been like, oh, she's not talking to us. Maybe I need to present something to her.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. That was weird. It's not like they haven't done that
Yeah.
either. It was
I
weird
don't know if
that
they've done that yet, actually. Why?
Yeah, there was somebody that you couldn't talk to until you presented something. Or, there's been a couple people you couldn't talk to until you presented something.
Why do you think Tamataro's the killer?
I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes.
Did we have to show our attorney's badge to someone?
Yeah,
I think it was to
Jinxie,
her.
actually.
Mhm.
Jinxie, yeah. Tenmataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me.
What?
Jinxie, tell us everything you saw.
I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tenmataro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear. But there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer.
Toward the foyer? That's... Okay.
Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenmataro too.
Not if they were watching TV.
Sounds like people.
Sounds like we...
Neither
it's
of us.
neither of you. Sounds like we better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her.
Hi, Simon.
Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper?
Yeah.
Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air. I wonder if that's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says she saw.
Nah, it's a different one.
Totally different.
Don't be ridiculous, Apollo. I was about to call him Phoenix.
Tenmataro is the killer. And he can fly, too.
Dang TV get in the way of prison breaking monsters. Kids these days are too obsessed with their screens. They'll be staring at the screens all day and miss a full ass demon behind them.
SMH my head.
Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on some things. So no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity?
Uh-huh. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask.
Doesn't that make you want to know even more?
Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular.
Wait, you mean expose? As in strip them naked? Apollo, why? Why did you go there? Apollo?
It's my favorite kind of match.
You
Apollo.
even think like a demon.
Apollo apparently is just at low-level secret horny this entire time.
Hell yeah.
Secret horny?
It's a real interesting kink.
The entire last game was him fucking pretty explicitly thirsting over Clavier, so...
The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask.
The whole time he's like, man, why can't I be a cool... a cool rock star?
To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer.
Sorry, a wrestler?
Wrestler could suffer.
Little rascler.
That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself.
So they're Japanese luchadors?
Yeah.
They're good, yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers.
Automod, please! We have to permit the term monster fucker.
I got you. Don't worry.
Monster fucking band. Wow.
Wow, I can't believe Twitch has banned monster fucking. Baldur's Gate 3 is no longer allowed on Twitch. Did I say Steam? I meant Twitch.
You were about to say Steam, but you did say Twitch.
Cool. Both times? Anyway. That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up on the riverbank. There's got to be a story behind it.
No one can stop the amazing Ninetales.
Bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the alderman. Wow, you're just accepting that as fact, huh?
No questions.
No questions, no like actual reveal, anyone confirming this at all. It's just Apollo being like, that's my theory and it's correct.
They don't have gray hair.
That's just a theory. A correct theory.
Correct theory. That's just a theory. Actually, it's just a fact.
It's just a fact. Facts by Apollo. Apollo has the same confidence in theories that I do.
Yeah.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the woman in the stall behind Jinxie?
She's just a little bit scrungled. Just a teeny bit
Just a bit,
scrungled.
just a bit.
It's a very,
Strungled.
very AI. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out?
Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound.
Someone was trying to distract you with keys, Jinxie.
A jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific?
Trucy was like at the bottom of the stairs. She's going, Jinxie! Jinxie! Like shaking keys.
My memory's kind of fuzzy. But I vaguely recall seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound.
Does Tenmataro usually carry a staff?
Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll.
How about on the other documents? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff?
This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed.
Then what's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? He has hands. He can just pick things up.
Yokai legend scroll updated in the court record.
Oh,
Jinxie's statement added to the court record.
That's fine.
Damn, Tony.
Wow. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier?
Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell.
Oh, not the prosecutor. Mr. LaBelle.
Papa's aide.
Oh, right. The other guy. It's like as if this is gonna help us. Who is supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime.
The silhouette makes it look like he's just a giant pair of lips.
Yeah.
Ew. From what I remember, he
Ugh.
was.
Yeah.
And what exactly did he tell you?
Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime.
Village superstitions. I haven't heard anything about village superstitions.
They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro. But in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul.
That's not suspicious, telling a girl to not say or someone's gonna steal your soul.
I mean, economy of characters. He's the only one we haven't met in the first investigation.
Yes, but also we've
We
we've explicitly seen the face of the killer. So
We did
Yeah.
explicitly see that the beginning cutscene did show us something pretty damning.
yeah,
I forgot.
That's fair.
and that's something everyone here knows. Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me.
Damn, hit him with the baloney.
That's such bullshit.
Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it.
Who told the Who's telling the babies about the demon that's gonna steal their soul if they talk about it? That is how.
Your parents?
That is how you get predators. Any predator's gonna say, "Hey kid, I'm Tenmataro, and if you tell your parents about me, I'm gonna steal your soul."
I fucking thought you were gonna say that's how you get pregnant.
You were gonna
no.
say that's how you get pregnant.
That's how you get immaculate conceptions.
I also thought Alex was gonna say pregnant.
That's
I
like
thought Alex was adding some new lore. Yep.
That's how you get immaculate conceptions, because someone fucks Tenmataro and then they say, I can't tell you who the father is.
See, it all comes full circle. We're back to monster fucking.
Anyway, we show them pictures, but I didn't because I'm not from around here.
Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there. You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes.
What? Okay.
He'll steal your soul if you're not careful.
Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously?
But I made that.
I need my soul.
I don't have one.
I took it from someone else. The guy at the social event thing said almost the exact same thing.
Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy could act? Do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro?
Like Santa Claus.
I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale.
Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking?
I don't know, but I had a premonition. Good question. An anime premonition. I think we better go have a word with him.
Time to unmask this monster of mystery.
Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer.
We were just there!
Bueno, next stop, the Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be waiting for us there.
Okay, well damn. Don't get to walk on my own 2 fucking feet.
Can't be trusted.
There's someone here.
Right? Just wander off randomly.
Mm-hmm. You might just walk back to the right anything agency.
I would.
Exactly.
There's no one here. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle.
Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guy. Tenmatown Pro Wrestling, Howlin' Wolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire. blow by blow commentary by Timothy Twilight.
Twilight.
Pretty boy vampire.
Peekaboo, I found your yokai of the Amazon. Oh no, Peekaboo, I found you, yokai of the Amazon. Join the hunt for Tofu Taru, a high-protein yokai said to fight cancer and heart disease.
Oh my god.
Wait, do you think Mo the Clown, do you think his last name is Blocks?
It's not. We do know his last name.
Did we? I can remember.
Married to yokai. Repeat episode 8. Wait, you're really human?
Disappointment.
Oh,
I
Is
wish
it
you could.
Warlock?
Wait, where?
Top right.
Oh,
my God, you're right.
Herlock.
Oh wow.
Actually, it says
in the original.
Actually, it just says Herlu.
No, that must have been
It's
editing.
got it.
I
history of the something or other.
I'm definitely booting up. the
Find
game to
out.
find
Mr. Bones. Treats.
Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, sorry, you heard a jingle jangle? You heard a jangling maybe that I joked was keys?
It's a. Oh, Mr. Filch. What can we do for you?
I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch.
Damn.
All he does is steal things. He's not a nightmare demon.
I mean, he's like constantly itching and scratching and.
That's fair. I always thought he was just checking his pockets.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
I think he is, but it's still weird.
Yeah.
Why is
Remember,
there
I
like
hate you to be
never-ending
for me.
sand in his pocket?
Pocket sand.
I mean, that's accurate though.
He just got back from the beach.
Have you ever, if you've ever been on the beach, you know that never-ending sand is correct.
Yes. I guarantee you I still have clothes that have been washed 7 times and still have sand in them.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Wow. I know what I need you to do for me. Business you got with my TV listings. You're real quiet, Mr. Lawyer.
Yeah, Alex, what happened to you?
Oh, Stealth says, what is the chipmunk sound? Alex is dying.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
Polymorph.
Please, someone clip that. I would like
I
to hear the
unmuted
chipmunk
stream to
later.
try and hear the music. Chipmunk.
Mm-hmm.
And this song with a 1 second delay layered is a nightmare.
Oh
Yeah.
god. I mean, the song is
I did
already
the
a
same,
nightmare.
yeah.
So.
I like this song.
I actually
I'm sorry.
love
I mean,
this
the
song.
song's fine. I mean,
do
it's good.
love it. I just think that when you've got 2 of them playing with the
Oh
same
yeah, when it's
voice-
doubled up. Yeah, I was mostly replying to Levi, who like it just like randomly shit on the song, and I was like, what the fuck?
Hello?
It's
Still
not.
can't hear you, by the way.
It's
Hi.
fun.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I should
Hello?
unplug my. I was fucking around with my microphone, and so I needed to unplug it, plug it back in. Cool, good.
Ah.
Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today?
Program.
It was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though.
Rank.
complete
They
disaster.
smelly. They smelly. They so smelly.
I reckon even I could have done better than that.
They shit their
Dang.
pants.
They
I
somehow
ser-
both took their masks off.
I seriously doubt that. It's at
TV
3.
listings added to the core record.
I gotta check something real fast. Hold on. You shut up. Shut up.
They both got exposed on stage.
Shut
You
up.
shut your fucking face. Shut your goddamn mouth.
We don't have an autopsy report. Fuck.
No. No, we don't.
We haven't been to court yet.
Sometimes they give
We
it
don't
to.
get those.
I was gonna say checking the time, but no, that's just gonna be our proof that he was watching TV because he's a doofus. Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Ten Mataro or something like that?
What? It's Mataro?
So you did see him.
My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir.
I don't like
But you shining up every day real pretty like. Ladies must love it.
That's weird.
Only one person's allowed to comment on my forehead. And he's not in this game.
And you didn't say hair.
Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Ten Mataro flee towards the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here.
He leaps.
Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Who's holding it? Ah!
Oh.
Ah! I
You
am!
are, Alex.
I am!
You are. You are. Alex is dead. We
This
killed
is-
him.
Left the building.
This is the descendant of Shamspear.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
He's caressing that flower like it's a titty.
It's
I was about to
perfect
say
for
it
you.
is, but I don't know how that works.
That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. I hate this.
Thanks. Forgive me for being pestered, sir.
For being pestered. And you are? I am Florence LaBelle. both divine and personnel. And, yeah, personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. It's because he's French. Beau divine. More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, excuse you. What the fuck was that? It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis la belle. Fuck. That hurt my nose. Oh, what a heavenly scent. Ugh. I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors.
Ore factory?
It's where I get my ores. My cold ore to be refined.
We're playing Satisfactory now.
Yeah. I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5, bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy! If I had a nickel for every French freak you guys made me voice, I'd have 2 nickels. I'd have 3 nickels.
To be
Who
fair,
is-
I
Who
was
are the other
Shasta
French
voiced the last
freaks?
French freak.
I was Armstrong. I was Armstrong, and I was the French guy in Great Ace Attorney with the Italian buddy.
Oh, yes.
Where's my bottle of a?
But we did also make Shasta play a French freak.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
true. Actually, no.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the Italian one, and Shasta was the French one, right? Is that what it was? Where's my bottle?
No, I was.
What?
Wasn't I the Italian one?
I don't remember
Yeah, you
anymore.
took it
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Such a bit.
I was talking about
because-
Arcana.
Oh, that
Attorney
French
of the
freak.
Arcane.
Attorney of the Arcane. You're
No.
right. You're right. You're right.
No, I think Molly was the French one in Great Ace Attorney because I feel like I specifically remember Molly
Which one was
No.
the
saying
short one?
Pepino.
The short
Saying
one was
Pepino's
Molly.
name. Was it? Okay.
Yeah, the short one was me. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think we
I
just
got
said
assigned to that
Pepino
person.
over and over again because it's a
That's
fun
true.
word to say.
It is a very fun name, yes.
Where's my bottle of a dew so I can return the favor? Also, that guy was only French because Shasta made him French.
This is true. This is very true.
That's funnier.
He had a French vibe.
He had a French
Definitely had a French vibe.
energy
He
about
had the
him.
stink of French about him.
He had the stink of French.
You gotta play that
Fuck.
game.
You really need to get
You
your-
Enough
should
about-
play that game.
Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder.
You were saying there was a game called The Stink of French.
What?
You gotta play it. Everyone's talking about it. How stinky them
Talking
French
about
be.
this- Everyone was talking about the stink of French. You gotta
It's
play.
a great game. You'll lose your head over it.
So is his name a pun on flower on the lapel? Is that what this is?
Yeah, probably. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Temataro. Why, that's little.
Oh my god, Shasta, I think you're right. I've
Yeah.
never fucking noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I noticed
So-
that either.
Yeah,
She
I'm
told
looking it
you
up now
she
'cause I
saw
didn't.
the demon, did she?
Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if we ask whether you believe?
Sorry.
Do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions?
So, Stealth, the reason why Apollo is a cowboy is because I got it in my head before I ever played this game, or the fourth game where Apollo is introduced. I got it in my head that my impression of Apollo was he was A, a child, and B, Southern. And I think it was because of his vest. Though I did mandala myself into thinking he had a bolo tie at some point. But I tried not
Yes.
to be Southern. And then partway through the second case, I couldn't stop. It just kept happening. So, yeah. Oh, please! I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I'll say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenmataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. Here's one scary monster. That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real and you sure look like a monster. Look who's talking! So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Fuck! God damn it! Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas?
That's right. Didn't see nothing, especially not Tenmataro.
As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you.
This guy's a fucking Elspeth.
You've got 2 words. I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. You're so right, Rowan. This is Elsbeth's gay brother.
Oh, true.
It's a character.
Oh yeah,
in
sorry.
Saltburn.
It's a character in Saltburn, which we will watch again so that so other people can also watch it.
Mm-hmm. Could I ask you what you were doing at the scene at the time of the crime? Can you please stop touching it like that?
He's caressing it, you know. He's really.
It's
Lovingly.
He's tweaking it. It's a nipple. Like it's a
really
big nipple.
Getting in there on that fire.
The gentle brushing is what does it for
Took
me.
me out.
Really uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable. And like, granted, I know I fuck with things if I'm not used to them. Like, if I have something on my shirt or something, like I will fuck with it all day. But like, this is sexual in nature.
They really said, okay, we're starting in 3D. What is the most disturbing animation we can make?
This flower is a fetish object for this man.
Yeah. In other words, you like to hear my alibi.
Oh my god.
To think you suspect me of all people. No, fuck. Ah, fuck. It was just a formality and I was talking like you. Leave me alone. How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. No, I can't. I'm gay. Ugh. Like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchi. Answer the question.
Filchi?
At the time of the crime, we were here in this foyer.
Exactly. Good answer, Filchi. Good answer.
Just repeat what you
Yes! You said quite enough!
Oh man, I
This
need to
is-
go on to Archive I've Own and look up.
These two.
I need to see if
Yeah.
there's something.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
We'll take the plunge. I've got no dialogue here.
This is very much a meme. This is the shit that like people send to each other on Twitter when they have bad takes.
Oh my god.
What is with these two? Are they fucking? Great, now he's got me talking like that. Oh, okay, I see. I understand what he's talking like. Are you quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right, well, thanks for your help. So these two things were in these two.
Damn! Straight to the dehumanization.
Apollo was homophobic to everyone except for himself. So these two were in the foyer but didn't see Tenmataro.
I do love the implication that he's homophobic to everyone except himself. That does include Clavier.
Yes. Especially
Of course
Clavier.
Of course he discriminates that fruit.
He discriminates that fruit. Like, not breaking eye contact is fucking... Come along, Fuchi.
It's a crime.
Where's he going? Oh, wait, gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. Eyes.
You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. Hey, what the fuck does that mean? Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup.
He does it every 15 minutes.
Time
Apollo?
to touch my flower.
Time to go touch up something.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go touch myself.
Oh no.
Apollo? I know this sounds strange,
It's okay, but Filch isn't allowed to touch. He's just there to watch.
but Mr. LaBelle
Seems unusually preoccupied.
with Tenmataro.
Oh my god, he seems unusually preoccupied with his cologne more than anything.
True.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, it's kinda hard to explain.
The second we get into the courtroom, I am accusing this man of crimes against existence.
You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. I'm kind of an empath like that.
You mean you have good ears?
Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice.
You know, I can
Weird.
look real good.
And my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason.
That's an interesting skill. What do you mean he's preoccupied with Temataro?
I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenmataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway.
Everywhere we turn, it's Temataro this, Temataro that.
We should go talk to the mayor too.
And Mataro's my dad.
My dad! Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Temataro. I know there's only so much you can do in a premise such as this. Like, we are investigating criminal crimes. But you need to spice things up. They did just give all three protagonists, like, here's a thing that you can see when people are lying. It's like it's all like they do the exact same thing, but they flavor them differently.
Yeah. 100%.
Pretty much.
Also, I have looked. There are a few fanfic of them, but it's all like safe for work, like romance. No, it's like romance fic. Like it's not like which is
Cowards.
actually even more interesting than if it was like weird smut. It's just like actual character development for these two idiots, which is impressive.
That is extremely wild.
I know.
Despite the weird
Very
smut.
funny.
Go you.
I will take this challenge.
You go right ahead. Nobody's asking you
What's
to.
you wrote Shamspear smut, right?
Yes.
Who was that with,
You
or was that
did?
just Shamspear?
It was Shamspear, and I think it was the two. I think it was the
Natsume?
two thieves at the last case.
The French and the Italian?
No, the big guy and the little guy.
Yeah, the big guy and the little guy.
Yeah, that's the French and the Italian.
No, it's
No.
another big guy, little guy. It's the Mario and Luigi looking fucks.
Yeah, the ones with the W mustaches.
I'm gonna need a picture. I don't remember those bitches.
Oh.
What the fuck are their
yeah.
names?
The ones who were teammates with the biggest of bitches.
With Graydon.
With
Oh
Egbert.
yeah, with Eggs Benedict.
I don't remember that.
I-
Granted,
Nash?
the last
Something like
case
that?
of the first
Yes.
game, I
Nash,
very
yeah.
much
Yes.
sped through because I was sad the whole time. So
Yeah.
I was like, this is a great case. I want to get through it. I gotta catch up. Did you say this?
No.
Okay.
Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go?
what am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst, ugh.
Oh, he's here.
I feel like they moved this door and this man closer to the glass. Like, this is a smaller room.
Mm.
I think he's just more defined.
I think you're
It's so
more
nice to
defined.
finally meet you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Justice's partner, Athena Sykes.
I think you're right, though. I think it is slightly smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma Taro.
I'm gonna make fucking lose it.
Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you, too.
Ugh. Glad he didn't mind Athena calling him back the completely wrong name.
Apollo? He's just as kind and gentle looking as I imagined.
Luckily for you, after that blunder you just made, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. There were rumors going around about how you want to or did set Tenmataro free.
What utter nonsense!
Yeah, yaks.
They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
This is more convincing than in the first game. Everyone being like, Will Powers is terrifying. Like, what are you guys talking
Yeah,
about?
Will Powers looks like a big teddy bear, a big doofy teddy bear. This guy is concerning looking.
Yeah.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he?
What he really needs to work on are his people skills. Like, he always has resting, I'm gonna murder you face.
Yeah. He also yells a lot,
Mm-hmm.
so like, even if he didn't look like this,
Mm-hmm.
it would still like be upsetting.
Mm-hmm. So, rumor has it you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, ain't it? Yeah, sorry. Sorry if I offended you. Sorry.
So that's the talk around town, is it?
I can see how that would make you angry.
What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this?
Oh, huh?
I must break out of here at once! Her tormentors must be taught a lesson!
I have a feeling that people are making fun of Jinxie for other things. More like Jinxie's cute and
Whatever
all,
could you mean?
but maybe it's the going around smacking children in the face that she finds scary looking. I'm glad he's not groping the cotton balls on his shirt constantly. Yeah, same. No, wait, first, we have to get you a not guilty verdict.
Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you.
Relax, we'll look out for your daughter until you can get free.
Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself.
Ooh, boy. They'd probably call in the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Right, I ought to ask about the reason behind the merger. It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly?
Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism.
Ooh!
Apollo's
Horny?
feeling him. Apollo's like feeling himself. Like, oh man, oh yeah. Oh, not like that.
I love when they inject the Adderall straight into my veins. Thank you, bracelet.
Christ.
Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary.
I knew it. My bracelet's reacting.
What is it, Apollo?
Now that I know that it's from his parents,
I got special superpowers.
I also got superpowers. Now that we know that it's from his parents, I can't call it a cock ring anymore. Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole.
Wacky family heirlooms.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said lots of people have some wacky family heirlooms.
Oh.
Really? How can you tell?
People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet comes in. I can sense when a person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm.
No way. You can do that?
Yeah,
Shit.
that's the whole reason. Why do you think you were hired, Athena? It's not because of your skill. It's that Phoenix is acquiring a team.
Put together a team.
Putting together the fucking X-Men.
But just for finding out when people are lying. The next up is Daredevil. Wait, so you believe me just like that?
The fact that Daredevil would seamlessly fit on this team is concerning.
I mean, to be fair, Daredevil is just Athena but blind, and pretty good at fighting.
I
And
highly
being a lawyer.
I highly doubt this would actually come up in this game, but it would be interesting. There's actually a comic where Daredevil defends someone who super did it and was super a murderer, and the way that he was able to get away with like lying to Daredevil was that he has a pacemaker. So Daredevil can't hear
God.
when his heart starts pumping faster.
Oh my god.
Just listen for other signs.
But that when I heard about that from my dad, that felt like such a fucking Ace Attorney storyline.
Yeah.
It sure does.
Sure. Each of us has our own special gifts.
Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. Her special sense of hearing that I just heard about 5 seconds ago.
I do love Athena's what the fuck face.
Yeah.
Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about?
I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. I'll see if I can still remember how to do this. First, touch my bracelet, R. I don't have a bottom screen anymore.
Aww.
Alright. Well, let's give it a whirl. Perceive! Speaking of cock rings, his necktie. Thanks, Shasta. Yes.
Jesus
I remember
Christ.
this feeling. The ability to see the smallest twitch. The slightest frown that no one else can see. Now Mega Tenma was lying.
Are you okay?
No.
Good lord!
They're really getting into it, you guys.
Adderall is taking over.
Don't interrupt the process.
The vibrating eyeball, like, just really makes me think that Apollo's going feral whenever he does this. Now, Mayor Tenma was just lying somewhere in that statement he just made. And when he lied,
No.
look, I know. A certain habit made itself clear. Just under his right eye. Don't tell me things. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Just,
It's because it's the first one
I'm
that's
really,
happened in this
I'm
game.
really stuck on his titties, though. His cleavage. His cleavage is
Big,
really
yeah.
getting me. Look at all this. Look at all this, man.
One of those
Look at all
puffball
this,
nipples.
man. Oh man, I can't see. I can't see the
guard.
The guard.
bailiff.
Yeah. I don't like this. I'm gonna look away, actually. Alright, I've got him now. This is... His nervous tail should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I do that when I have a migraine, Apollo. You've got he probably has a concussion. I've got to pore over every word he says and wait for it to appear. And then when it does, I'll perceive it.
Yes. Well, it's...
No, keep going.
What?
You're behind.
No, I don't want to commit to this.
It's
Oh, but it was funny.
Howard.
I
Oh,
can't.
okay, I didn't want to be annoying.
I can't fast forward this anymore. That was the whole thing. That was the only good thing about doing this on an emulator, was that I could fast forward it.
Yeah.
It might also
There's
be like it's the first one.
Yeah.
there's a reason that it's personally one of my least favorite gimmicks.
Mm.
It's just so slow.
No, I couldn't fast forward in the last game at all. It was just the emulator that could do it.
Oh.
And
Right.
it always made the game sound real crunchy.
That's right.
Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth.
The truth. I don't understand.
What is
What-
this truth?
When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching.
What nonsense is this? So what if it did?
Please tell us more about your merger bid.
What more is there to tell?
Like it's a game of Punch-Out! Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Vale?
I already told you. Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize.
You really don't trust us, do you?
What are you talking about? The village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not?
I think you've yet to realize what you're saying contradicts the facts. So that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism. But that would contradict this. Has he been doing it for a while? That would contradict the murder. What? Hold on.
Is he doing it for the flowers?
I think he is, but like, I don't know if we're there yet. That feels like a thing we're like one step ahead. Depicts Tomadara. Who sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetales Vale from becoming a ghost town. Like, that, for me, that confirms what he's saying. That it wasn't good, but it is now. But I get, this is the only thing I can think of that would say that it wasn't at some point.
Take that!
The monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose up against the municipal merger. Okay. I didn't realize that that character came out of not wanting the merger. I don't think that was made clear.
I thought that was somewhere.
I don't remember.
It's not here in the thing that is the answer.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think literally anyone has said specifically that.
I think they did. I remember it.
They definitely.
I think it came up
did.
when we got that.
It should have been part of that evidence.
Yeah.
The
That's fair.
village was practically a ghost town before then. So you see, you couldn't have possibly even... Sorry. You couldn't possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. That's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Ninetales Vale, huh?
Well,
Mood. He does explicitly take notes now. I refuse to look at them. Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
He does take notes, but I'm not looking.
honestly,
If
I
it
never... Sorry.
if it says in here that, I highly doubt it. Yeah, this is
No,
not,
no,
it
I think
wouldn't-
it's just.
it wouldn't
I think
say it in there.
it's like the Nancy Drew checklist.
Yeah,
Those notes can't help me because I can't read.
yeah.
Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie.
Protect her from what?
I received a threat. It said, either I go through with the merger, or my Jinxie dies.
Jesus.
What? What?
How awful! Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder.
Good
No one-
god damn.
You could have just told him, right? Like, you tell the alderman and he's like, oh, shit, yeah. This is stupid. Why are
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, we'll just do it and then we'll call the cops. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same?
Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world.
I just realized what the motive is.
Oh.
Only found in Ninetales Vale. LaBelle is a cologne bitch.
A colonialist.
He has a
Yeah,
that too.
I super thought you were saying that too. Oh my god.
Also that, but
Probably.
he wanted
yeah.
it. He wants. It's the fucking Scooby Doo plot. He wants to land for the flower.
Oh my god, dude, this is a Scooby-Doo plot.
It's exactly.
Holy shit, this case is a Scooby-Doo movie.
It's a Scooby Doo baby.
Oh my
Really
god.
is.
Oh my god. Mind fucking blown, dude. Holy
Down
shit.
down to the monsters. It's a
Uh-huh.
Scooby-Doo.
They would
Exactly.
absolutely. I mean, they've done a WWE movie before. They've done multiple WWE movies, but this very much is like WWE and Scooby Doo, and for some reason we're also in Japan.
The mystery gang goes to Japan.
where there's also the WWE.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo and the Yokai's Curse.
There you go. There you go. That's
But why,
it.
but why go from blackmail to murder?
Plankton, I can't believe you used me for land development.
The merger protest wouldn't disappear just because the alderman was killed.
Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder?
Like what?
Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity. And his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme.
What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo?
I have evidence revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Like, I appreciate... part of me is like, I appreciate them not hanging this out in the air for too long. But I do... Like, there's a little bit of, like... Come on, let me present things to other... Let me piece that together.
Let me,
and
as the
show-
player, have agency.
And show this man this. No, it's like, we'll be like, well, maybe we gotta talk about the Amazing Ninetales or some shit. Be vague about it. Like, or let Apollo be like, wait a second. Could the Amazing Ninetales be him? Be that person?
I feel like this is the first case where we do the investigation. So they're holding our hands a little bit. And I think it's also like they're making it more obvious because I think they did get a lot of complaints about previous games about it not a lot of things not being obvious.
That is true. I worry about this game overcorrecting, which it already has shown that it's probably gonna go in that direction, especially with Phoenix. So,
We shall see.
yeah. Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would.
That's the Amazing Ninetales mask. What's the meaning of this?
This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene, and there was some white hair inside.
White hair, you say?
There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day.
What are you saying?
One man who was jacked as fuck with white hair. You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex Cuby, the Amazing Ninetales himself.
No way!
The Alderman was... impossible!
Wait, come to think of it, Alderman QB was a former pro wrestler. So, the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity.
Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the Amazing...
Shut the fuck up, Apollo.
Wow! But the Amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed...
Well, you asked for me to do more, right?
he opposed the merger... Not just copy me! He opposed the merger as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze.
Even so, what was the mask during the crime scene?
There had been an event at the manor, and maybe Alderman QB had taken part in it, if you catch my drift.
This is absurd!
Have fun lurking. Mr. Mayor. Do you have any proof? Do you have proof of the threat that was made against you?
Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder.
Huh?
I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished.
Someone would know basically everything you put in your briefcase.
The blackmailer must have taken
The
it with them after they
blackmailer,
killed-
must have taken it with them after they killed the alderman.
Sure can read
See,
names, can we?
see,
fellas?
Athena, I can do it too. Well, at least we clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma visiting hours are over.
It would appear this meeting is adjourned.
And then he went into the void.
Apollo, do you really think Tenmataro that Jinxie saw was the killer?
I don't know. All I know is there's no such thing as monsters.
What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenmataro to do their dirty work?
Look, the last time I thought maybe someone had figured out the secrets to Flat and someone shot her down with a crossbow, it wasn't the case. So
Christ. I forgot. That's what you thought happened?
I've been
what?
thinking that since the
What?
moment we saw him flying. Like, Alex is gonna bring it up.
Wait.
Do it.
I don't.
Do it, Alex.
What is this one? I don't know this one.
So in the last case of the third game,
Mhm.
we saw that image of the burning bridge with Misty
Oh,
Faye
right.
flying over it.
Yes.
And I was like, that's a lot. But we already have ghosts. If she's supposed to be the master lady, maybe she's figured out how to fly. And and the whole time I was convinced that Dahlia Hawthorne was alive. I was 100% convinced that she was alive and she broke out of prison. She talked herself out of prison. So I was imagining her on one side of the bridge with a massive fucking crossbow.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Oh, come on. There wasn't any Tenmataro to release in the first place.
Yes, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and the yokai.
We'll probably be arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. I can already see the look of disbelief on the judge's face.
Apollo, are you alright?
I'm fine. I just hate that judge so much. I'm fine. I'll think of something. I better, because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer.
Why not?
At this point, the only thing I know for sure is that Tomato is going to be one hell of a doozy of a trial.
Tomato. More
Tomato.
like potato.
More like
Right?
your mum.
No.
Oh. I don't know if I caught that in the last time we heard it. I need gamer juice. I'm crashing hard, so I need gamer juice. Everyone go get their gamer juice of choice.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Are we
We
allowed
gotta
to recess?
recess.
We can recess.
Exclamation point recess.
No!
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 Where did they go? Hold on, someone do exclamation point quote.
I think the bot's dead because Stealth did a lurk earlier and it did nothing.
Lurk.
true.
We don't have a lurk.
No, I think you do.
I do.
I think so.
Maybe.
Why
We
did
can find out once the bots are back.
Why did the Streamlabs? I'll get my gamer juice after I do this. Log in with Twitch. Yes.
I'm gonna
okay.
get my gamer juice right now.
All right. Okay. Got it. Great. Thank you. Goes Cloudbot. Turn him back on. Stop turning yourself off, you dumb fucking slut. Why? It turned himself off again. Stay on. What is going on? There we go.
Yay.
Looks like it's just me and you, Levi.
What's up?
That's what you think.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Boo, bitch.
Fuck.
Uh,
You all lied to us.
Why?
You all said I am
This is-
leaving the
this
call.
is a
I am
trap,
leaving my computer right this second. You all said it. You all signed the contract, and then you dare to break it right in front of my salad.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'm gonna give you ratings
explicitly.
now.
I'm sorry.
SMP.
Souring my dressing. Oh, and actually, that's good. Wait, can you keep breaking contracts? Fuck, dude.
I got 2
Wow, that's a
tortillas.
cat. That's a cat right there. Look, it's a cat.
There's a cat.
There's a cat.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god, it's a cat.
The cat.
That's a really sick
Alex
Ace
the
Attorney
cat.
reference.
I'm also back.
Welcome back.
God, I'm so nervous about this, guys. His voice. What am I? It's gonna be a process. It's gonna be a process.
That's okay.
I have
Apollo
every.
didn't find out till he was Southern until the second case. You'll be fine.
I have
That's
every
fair.
faith in you. That's also that's also very true. Mm-hmm.
Good night, Selena.
Sometimes you make big swings, sometimes you just keep swinging until you hit that home run.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
All
Then
right.
I'll be Babe Ruth every time.
Gamer juice acquired. Who's?
Even Babe Ruth wasn't Babe Ruth every time. He missed most of them.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
Wait, Izzy, what? Wait, what did I miss? What cat?
Oh, I did
The
I did
cat.
full screen for Selena.
Oh,
Selena's
man.
sleeping on the couch
There's
behind
no
me.
whole bed.
Full screen with Selena and just like pointing,
I missed
doing a little
Selena.
dance.
You miss Lena. Gonna
Oh.
have to watch the VOD,
Damn.
which I have been posting the VODs on YouTube.
Wow.
Yo.
Ick.
No, we're done. Actually, I'm gonna
Okay.
play Overwatch for the rest of the stream.
Ah, fuck.
There's a fucking Mythic Mercy skin this season.
Yeah.
They did it.
Ooh.
The
You
bitches
bait.
did it. It's me bait.
Yeah.
Anyway, tomorrow. Wait, shit! This was yesterday.
Oh my god. Yeah, we barely missed it.
What?
April 18th.
Oh yeah, we said that last week.
I know we
Yeah,
we
we
said
were-
we
we
were
were-
already
yeah.
about it, yeah.
Mhm.
9:15 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
Wow.
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 You okay, Athena? You must be real antsy ever since we got here.
I'm just excited. This is my first real court case after all.
Yeah, a real ball of excitement she is. I know just what she needs. Athena!
Did you ever learn about indoor and outdoor voices?
No! I'm just trying to show you the best way to relieve your pre-trial jitters. This is why she thinks Apollo's a jackass.
Hmm.
By scaring the daylights out of me?
No, I find that shouting, "I'm fine!" in a loud voice really relieves stress. It's part of my Chords of Steel voice workout.
No, you can't say that.
and a must before every trial.
Jorts of Steel.
Shorts!
You-
Shorts!
You want me to shout? Here.
That's right. Here, I'll go first. You try. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine!
I'm taking the microphone.
All right. I'm Athena Sykes. And I'm fine.
She goes, ow! Shit.
I think I punched a little too hard. I think that actually worked.
I thought it might help. Always works for me. An old friend of mine from junior high, and I say it all the time.
I see. A proven remedy to calm the soul. I like it.
Oh shit, Apollo lore. Babe Paulo lore.
He had a friend.
He had a
Oh my
friend
God.
who's also Larry. Larry has a little brother.
Oh my god.
This universe has a Nurse Joy, and it's Larry Butts.
No. No.
Just infinite Larrys.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What do I believe?
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
forgot-
lose it.
I forgot that's Larry, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
was
That's
originally
Larry.
Larry, yeah.
Wait, does that mean that all the bailiffs are Larrys?
Yes. Yes,
That's
yes,
where
yes,
they, that's
yes.
where they get them. From the Larry factory.
And our Larry, he even was a security guard for a little bit.
Oh my God, you're right.
Rite of passage.
Old
they're
Bag
not-
was
they're-
once a
They're not
Larry.
Nurse Joys, they're Officer Jennies.
They're Officer Jenny's. Old Bag used to be a Larry.
Oh no.
Then she transitioned to a lady.
Mhm.
This reminds me of a Phoenix Wrong where one of the bits was like this animated
Oh, I
like
forgot
lip
to clock
sync.
out.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Oops.
This animated lip sync of they were using like Larry sprites, but like every frame going between like his different outfits.
Mhm.
Anyway,
That's neat.
Huh.
yeah, it was.
Kid,
That
he has
seems
a lot of
insane.
Oh,
outfits.
that was the end of the story.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay.
just because it tracks. Like he has all this shit that he does.
Yeah, no, I get it now. Yeah, that's.
I'm like, yeah,
That
yeah,
feels
this
chaotic.
works.
Hey, how about we finish off with a race around the courthouse?
The point is to relieve stress, not get totally exhausted. Oh, hi, slut.
Damn.
Damn.
You're right,
Well,
though. He's a slut, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, correct.
What's with all the racket, you two?
Oh my god, he's old. He's
Yeah.
so old.
He's a slut for one
He's
man and one
so-
man only.
He's so old. Look at these
Got those
lines.
lines.
Jesus.
Ah, Mr. Rat. Just a little voice worked out. Also, he got a tan. Hey, what's with the suit?
Oh, this. I was thinking about getting my attorney's badge back. That's all.
Oh shit, really? Fuck, man. But why? Are you trying to steal my steez?
Yeah.
Of course I am. You think I'm gonna let you get all the fun? I have a feeling I'll be needed in the courtroom again sometime soon.
I heard there was a serious hottie in the courtroom. I need to judge for myself.
But can we talk about that another time?
He needs the judge for himself.
No,
I'm certain
fair.
Southern.
No.
inquiring
No.
minds want to know. No, Phoenix is,
Shasta.
Phoenix is not Southern.
Yeah, no.
This is canon.
Yeah.
But wow.
Did that one cause you psychic damage, Rowan?
I hate that.
Papa face!
I
I
hate
for-
that you said that.
Speaking of unsettling,
Yeah.
Papa
no.
face!
Oh,
I
God.
hate this.
3D
Oh, what
Phoenix
the
They
can't
just like
hurt you.
traced over the old, like it's just the exact same pose.
No, they definitely
just-
did because he still got the lines.
It's
Yeah.
really weird.
It's
Also,
Papa
they didn't do this in the
O-Face.
original. It was like
No,
a
they
2D
did.
image. What?
Yeah.
Oh no,
did?
it was bad in the original.
Really?
I remember
guess, like,
thinking
blocked it
I remember
out.
thinking, why did they do this? Why would they do this?
Papa
There's a
O-
lot of that in this game.
Papa O-Face returns. What's
Sure
What's
is
up,
Papa O-Face.
sloppers? We are smoking fucking legal notepads.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. So used to you in laid back clothes. That's what I was gonna say. That suit makes him look like $1 million. That suit makes him look like he's about to enter a fighting game tournament.
Oh no. By the way, have you heard about the prosecutor assigned to this case?
Yeah, he's serving time. But before that,
He a criminal.
he a criminal. Before that, he was a prosecutor. He also uses psychology
Okay.
I never heard of it before.
Psychology.
Why Joaquin like that? That's a good question because he's old. I had a thought previously because they keep going younger and younger with the prosecutors. Like,
Mhm.
Edgeworth.
Yeah, I know. Manfred was so young.
No, I mean, like, Edgeworth started when he was 18. Francisca started when she was 13. Clavier started when he was 17. Like, I'm just imagining that this man is
actually a baby.
He's 10 years old, convicted of murder.
I wasn't certain where you're going. I was like, did he say they started learning earlier or currently young? Did they start learning in the womb to prosecute?
It's fucking Cody Hackins.
This is what happened to
Yeah,
Cody.
look at it from the
Older
samurai
now.
case.
That's true, actually.
This is what happened to Cody.
TB 14 or 15?
In this case, probably.
maybe.
Yeah. Fuck, that's so funny though. If this is what happened to Cody.
Jesus.
That's right. I've heard the rumors about how he was back before his conviction.
He changed his name when he went to prison.
Oh, he was back. I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Using the power of suggestion, he could make even the most stalwart defendants confess.
Psychology in the courtroom. Been hearing a lot about that lately.
Just stares at Athena.
Yeah. It's just like, why are you looking at me? So he
That's
must.
becoming field psychology.
Yeah, no one's ever heard of it before. So he must be a pretty scary guy considering he's a prison inmate now and all.
Freud didn't exist in this universe.
Well, I hope not. Otherwise, Alex is gonna cut his balls off. Apparently.
I'm gonna cut his nuts. Give me his nuts. I need them for murder.
What? I'm sorry?
I'm gonna do a murder.
With his nuts? You need his nuts for murder?
I need to know what the strategy there is with the nuts. Like, are they a bludgeoning object?
Yes.
No.
Or I'm gonna do some
What?
fucked up body horror and like sew it onto someone's skin, but it's dead tissue, so it's gonna infect them.
Alex?
See, my mind went to like Sam Puckett's butter sock.
Yes. It's the nut sock.
Nut sock!
The nut sock.
It's not the nut sack, it's the nut sock!
It's the nut sock.
You can't.
Oh.
I know you knew someone was gonna do it, and I was hating it already. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Just
Not the nut sock.
What are we doing here?
my chest
Suffering.
hurts so bad.
Why do we get together? Bad things happen.
Fucking kill
We
me.
should be separated.
We need to make Alex play this game alone.
Our
No.
parents are separated.
Everyone will be Larry.
Oh, so the prophecy is true.
Oh.
He reacted.
Truly
I'm sorry,
no
Andy.
game prompts a bits per minute like Ace Attorney.
Yeah, it's so
We're an
easy.
hour and a half in. Phoenix,
Yep. An hour and a half in.
Phoenix,
Last
please.
game part was supposed to take like 15 minutes.
Look at him. He knows. He's looking.
He knows. Ah,
knows
shit, I
what
did
he's
it wrong.
done. He
I'm
knows what
fixing
we've
it.
Oh shit.
done.
Breathe there for a moment.
Mhm, well, let's get back into this.
My head hurts.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So they say. They also say he'll cut you down if you talk too much.
Let's just say he'll cut your nuts. Ah! I knew it was gonna be bad news. My nards.
It's probably just hyperbole. Probably. I've faced some weird guys.
Hyperbole.
At least I hope so for your sake.
I love the Hyperbole. It's my favorite sporting event. Oh, I'm crying.
Same.
So is it true or not? Oh.
Let's just say you should be concise. Choose your words carefully.
He's gonna take my nards.
If you'd like to keep that head of yours attached to the rest of your body, that is.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Yaks! Better tone down my chords of steel, too.
So, are you ready?
No.
After that rousing confidence booster.
Athena's over there like, do you guys always do this? Is this regular?
It's usually true, see?
It might be a good idea to check the court record again before stepping into the ring.
That might be a good idea. You never read anything on the court record? Why should I? Right, Mr. Right, but I'm fine.
I'll be watching from the gallery. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, let's do this.
The odds of pulling this off are redonkulously low, but that's nothing new.
Ridiculous.
Believe in our client, seek the truth. That's all we can do. Hang in there, Mayor Tenma. Here comes justice.
I do hope my Phoenix was all right there.
I mean, my Phoenix is literally just me. I didn't give a
Fair.
voice to Phoenix.
I was just like, wait, why am I dropping into like sexy podcaster?
You gotta just do an impression of me. Can I shoot my dick off?
Just sounds like the sexy podcaster.
Am I still
Yep.
here? I forget.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Okay.
that I am the one who hosts and not the one who edits.
You do both. You're
I
crazy.
super don't. I can't listen to my voice for that long. That's why I do streams and not edited YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
Court is now in session for the trial of Damien Tenma.
Apollo Justice Defense Team Leader is ready, Your Honor. Oh.
Did his eyebrows get angrier?
Ugh. I don't like this.
I feel like his eyebrows got angrier.
He's wrong.
Wrong.
Phoenix wrong.
He's Phoenix wrong.
I'd know that big booming voice anywhere. As chipper as ever, eh, Mr. Justice?
My voice is booming.
It's bumping.
But who is the young lady next to you?
I'm Athena Sykes, Mr. Justice's junior partner and fresh out of law school.
Well now, full of beans too, eh? Excellent. Makes an old man feel young again.
What does that
Big
mean,
plate of
Your
baked
Honor?
beans this morning.
So many
What does that
beans.
mean?
Full beans.
Have you never heard of?
No! She's
Really?
real. She's.
Gotta give it full beans.
Gassed
She's,
up?
I think the
she's
Colours have
gassed
said it.
up.
Yep.
Okay.
Full of beans.
Full of beans.
Oh. I never put together that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good. I don't think
yeah,
that's why.
no,
Like,
that just.
Duh.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just. Oh
What's
god.
the point of this game? I'm not allowed to pee.
I always use like full of beans is like full of shit to me. So it's like
Oh no!
you're full of
that's-
shit.
Nope.
I've always heard like full of energy, like
Yeah, that's what
No.
I thought it is.
Defense
No, I
attorney.
just-
This defense attorney is
I-
full of shit, just like the rest of them.
I guess I personally use it like you're full of, like when I don't want to swear, I say you're full of beans.
I can see this man's seams.
What?
He's got seams.
He's just old.
No, he's not. I mean, he is. But look, you could like it looks like a bald cap that he has on, and you can see the
You
line
can
where
see
it
where
starts
his face
on
pulls
his
up.
temples.
Those are just his frown lines.
Those are his temples.
It's when he transitioned from being Larry and training to judge.
It appears the prosecution is not ready yet.
Gaspin is just hiding underneath there. No.
Oh, fuck, what is
He's
this fucking
Superman.
stupid asshole sound like?
Extremely confident.
Thank you. Never fear, for I shall explain. It's just a minor procedural complication, Your Honor. The prosecutor for this case is being escorted from prison as we speak.
Prison? Oh, yes, of course. I almost forgot that he is currently serving time.
What if it was good though?
That would be sexy.
What if my heart was made true?
Could also be Kristoff.
No.
He's cool too, I guess. He's a cooler
no
bad
fan.
guy.
Prosecutor
You got a
Blackwell's
good
an inmate.
ponytail.
That sounds like a deeper your Larry voice.
Oh shit.
Splorch.
Neat.
He just killed a cop.
I'm already into him!
We all are.
But even a convicted
Yeah.
murderer still got a job to do and duties to perform.
Haha, he said Louis. It's a little bit Larry.
A little bit Larry.
They're fucking doing the Halloween treatment to him. Michael Myers' ass.
He's too anime for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's also like 6'3" or 6'4", something like that.
Mhm.
Hot.
Who's that with her back? His back to us over there.
I like the fact that he walked in here and then turned away from them. Like
Yeah.
he had to. Like, he wasn't doing that when they got here.
Mm-hmm.
You mean he didn't moonwalk? You mean
His shit spins around and just shuffles to his place.
you mean he didn't moonwalk to his spot?
Oh my god, I think he really did though.
Yep.
I mean, he was so intimidating while he did it.
Mm-hmm.
That's him. I'm sure of it. Prosecutor Blackwell.
Mm-hmm. Is the prosecution ready?
I love him.
So good.
Enough jabbering. Get on with it already.
He's got a similar face structure to Kazuma.
Hmm.
Interesting. I didn't make that connection.
Ah, of course, forgive me.
I mean, I was immediately predisposed because, like, we also know a different lawman who killed someone with a sword. But he looks kind of similar.
This guy's music, we heard a little bit of it in the intro to him. Like,
So
fucking is so good.
Ugh. Why are all the people related to this case so scary?
Scooby Doo.
Very well, Professor Blackwell. Your opening statement, please. Ah! What's the matter?
Must we continue to fritter away time like this?
He just accidentally
This one's
pokes
gonna be
himself in the
jury.
eye. He's just like,
Just,
ow, fuck.
oh, fuck. Oh.
I'm gonna keep it
Actually,
up.
it's-
He actually has a glass eye. He just
Only one of them's real.
Oh, it does look like he's fucking poking his eyeball.
Oh, he could just keep his finger on his eye, no problem.
That's an intimidation tactic. Watch how close I get my finger.
It is all right there in the indictment. An opening statement will be pointless.
Ooh.
Yeah, his fucking theme music is so sexy.
Oh, it's so hot. It's so good. And his voice is going to be a journey, I think. We'll get there.
Well,
Understandable.
music nerds. What instrument is that?
The fucking
Uh,
the cell door
Sounds like a
in the song.
clarinet.
clarinet, yeah.
Yeah.
Cell door in the song.
He
is
sounds
so
he
strong.
does sound like he needs to be Russian. Like this is like they're really there's a little bit of that
A
going
little
on here.
marching.
Yeah.
Mm.
pointless.
Listen, I will say I'm giving him the accent I'm giving him for a reason.
Yes,
like
absolutely. I trust what you're doing.
it's jabbering already. Like you can sort of tell, like he's written.
But first, our courtroom sketch artist depiction of the nutsack. This nutsack discovered at the scene.
Pointless. Well.
Looks like the cat, or in this case the prosecutor, has the judge's tongue.
But we need an opening statement as an overview of the case at hand.
Well then, your boldness. If it's so very important, why don't you do the honors?
Your Honor, he called you
Okay.
bald!
Your boldness.
Your Honor, you said you're bald.
Baldness. I can't do A sounds in British accents. I don't know what to do. Okay.
Boldness.
Boldness.
Yeah, it has
It's
a
not that
roundness.
different. Yeah.
A roundness to the voice. It's a little different. But
Drums a little bit.
yeah, I'm also trying to find the right sort of accent for him.
I love
Absolutely.
what you're getting towards
I
right
love it,
now.
though.
So
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll find it.
Who? Me?
There's a term for people who whine and fuss about how they need silly, useless things. And then decide they no longer want them once it's theirs. A selfish old fool.
Does his head move around quickly to emulate like a bird's movements? Is that what the thing is here?
I think so.
I can see it.
Wait, was that the prosecution's opening statement?
It's just him dunking on the judge.
I'm the judge.
Stop poking your eyeball!
Old dotards such as you are a plague upon the young. I pity your poor grandchildren. Or is it great-grandchildren?
What the fuck, man?
What? This man- oh, I was about to ask what this man did to you, but he indicted you, didn't he?
All these years, I thought the opening statement was the. Oh, I'm fucking going British now. All these years, I thought the opening statement was the prosecutor's job.
Yeah, the more British people we put in this, the more it becomes greatest attorney again.
But I suppose I could give it a try. Might be a nice change of pace.
Just the judge is like, I'm gonna be British now.
This
I'm gonna try an accent.
What?
I'm gonna try an accent.
He actually fell for that. Fuck. I can't talk Southern when there's two British people in the room.
Someone's gonna do the judge with a different accent, and then Athena with a different one, and we get 4 different sort of. It becomes a competition of who can stay in it.
oh, no.
That must have been the power of suggestion Mr. Wright was talking about.
Ahem. The opening statement. Let's see here. The victim was one Rex Cuby, alderman of Ninetails Vale. And the defendant, Damien Tenma, mayor of Tenma Town, is accused of his murder.
And pray, why was the mayor arrested?
His prints were on the murder weapon. Plus, he had a motive. The elimination of the biggest roadblock to the municipal merger. The caretaker and the secretary, other potential suspects, both have alibis. And his daughter, who was also in the vicinity at the time of the incident, has no motive.
So, in a nutshell,
I'd have to say the charges against the defendant are incontrovertible.
Hey, who the fuck is the prosecutor here?
bravo, your boldness. Your years of experience shine bright like your head.
Ho ho! Flattery will get you everywhere.
What the fuck?
He's playing Simon Says with the judge.
His prosecutor superpower is nagging?
Unironically, yes.
Moving right along now.
Izzy, no.
Let's hear from our first witness for today, Detective
Easy
Fulbright.
speak.
Yeah, no, Izzy's correct. We know that this is a kinky motherfucker. He is allowed so much of this shit. We have said so many kinky prosecutors. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. At least he's negging the judge and not us. He's gonna
fuck.
neg us, but
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
usually the
believe you,
the hatred from the prosecution comes straight at us and not the
And this
judge.
time, it's
like-
not.
Apollo's like, phew.
And the judge is like, finally, my turn.
I am the detective assigned to this case, Bobby Fulbright.
His teeth are fully.
Ah.
Some people have half and half, but he has all of them.
Oh. And I'll also be keeping tabs on old Blackwell here.
When he does this pose, you have to say the line with your mouth open the whole time.
I also heard you would provide protection if it ever came to that.
I need it desperately. This guy keeps bullying me.
Please give me protection.
It would seem that I have been sorely underestimated.
Wait, who's protecting who from what?
A different kind of protection, Apollo. Don't worry about it.
Still, I truly believe anyone could turn their life around, even old Blackwell here.
Fulbright, save your platitudes for funerals. Get on with your statement.
That's the spirit. Justice must be swift and true. I
He's-
see it in your
He's
eyes.
immune.
If you can't understand the negging, then it can't hurt you.
He's so stupid.
It's perfect. Match made in heaven.
There is hope for your rehabilitation and return to society. I will never give up on you.
Wow.
That's a weird thing for him to say, and then it's you, not me.
This is it, right? This is it.
No.
This is it.
No.
This is the way to cause Molly the most psychic damage. This is it.
I will fucking murder. I will commit atrocities unknown to man.
28.
Oh, he's not 10.
I got a year to kill someone apparently.
What?
Alex apparently this is the time. Yeah, Alex is judging their life timeline based on
Based on what this guy's been up to.
Yeah.
I was checking on ages because I don't think I did before.
Mm.
I definitely didn't do that. Also, Phoenix, how old are you right now? He's so old. Retirement! That's one way of putting it! Retirement certainly is a way of saying it, and
Sure.
not forcibly removed from the courtroom.
Yeah.
Prosecutor Blackwell doesn't seem to intimidate Detective Fulbright.
I think both of them together make Fulbright more tolerable.
I love that she is disappointed that Fulbright is not.
Well, you know what they say, ignorance is bliss.
Oh.
Apollo
so-
says he's stupid.
Oh, so that's why Detective Fulbright was assigned to Blackwell. He's so oblivious.
There you go.
Athena says he's so stupid.
Now let's have your first statement, Fulbright.
Defective Fulbright.
Effective.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You got it. But first, I'd like to say to the defense that justice will ultimately prevail.
I sure will.
That's me. It's me.
That me.
We're gonna do that every time.
Alderman Cubey was murdered with a spear that had been on the wall. The fingerprints of the defendant, Damien Tenma, were found on the murder weapon. At the time, Alderman Cubey was asleep from a drug he unwittingly ingested.
They both were knocked out.
Mayor Tenma attacked his helpless victim, impaling him like a human shish kebab. But the sudden pain jolted the victim awake, and he grabbed a statue and struck back.
Alderman QB had been slipped some kind of sleep-inducing drug.
That's right. The accused was scared because the alderman was a former pro wrestler. So we slipped him a drug to make sure he'd be out cold and defenseless. Here's the autopsy report to prove it.
Did he die instantly?
Cause of death, stabbed with a spear. Time of death around 3:20. The victim had been in a drug-induced slumber. Does not say instant.
QB's autopsy report added to the court record.
And the victim managed to attack his attacker, despite being impaled by a spear. That sounds almost superhuman. Is it even possible?
No, when you're a wrestler.
Well, he
You're a
was
Russian?
a former pro wrestler after all.
No.
What?
Don't worry about
The
it.
spear was probably nothing more than a mosquito bite to him.
Then how did he
It
die,
Killed
Fulbright?
him.
It fully killed him. He died. Not so fast. Don't try to brush it all off by saying the alderman had been a pro wrestler. Do you really expect us to believe he could fight back after being skewered by a spear?
Never heard of the incredible feats of which a man is capable of in a pinch, have you? Like the samurai of yore, wrestlers can battle through intense pain. It sharpens their senses.
If I had a nickel for every time Miles was a British prosecutor, I would have 2 nickels.
I used to talk about it with a former wrestler I knew in the clink.
I don't know. Still sounds a little far-fetched. Like the Pokemon.
Does it now? Then perhaps we should test that theory on you with the edge of my blade.
Your Honor, he's bullying me!
Your Honor, you let him keep his sword?
Your Honor! I didn't sign up for this! Oh, fuck. Oh, God, it's
Yo.
so bad.
Funny,
Yeah, there it
you know,
is.
it's
There it is.
Oh, he can't pull it. He can't whip it out.
And so your life is spared. For now.
In the final case, he's gonna get so angry that he breaks his chains to pull out the sword. Chekhov's
God, that'd be hot.
chains.
Chekhov's chains. I thought you were gonna say Chekhov's sword.
That too. Please let those shackles be made of titanium. I don't want to die. Well, as we've learned, you can still be shot with...
The final case, he breaks them not to stab us, but to stab someone who's about to get off scot-free.
Yeah.
And he goes right back to jail.
My investigations are as thorough as they are foolproof, or my name isn't Fulbright. I vow to resign immediately if I ever make a false arrest.
So we won't have you next case?
Wow, shit, that was one and done, huh? We're gonna have it back next time.
The accused prints are on the weapon, and he's the one person without an alibi. Quite decisive evidence, wouldn't you agree? Your boldness.
I saw that eye flash. He constantly looks like me when I'm trying to crack my neck.
That's fucking relatable.
The defendant is sounding guiltier by the minute.
He has the judge leaning towards a guilty verdict, and the trial's just barely begun.
Bacon.
What's more, a curious rumor about the accused is making the rounds. They say he seeks the merger for the purpose of freeing Tenmataro from his imprisonment.
It does look like kind of a shitty baseball cap.
Also,
Oh.
put it on there. He only just got that.
It's not actual art. It's a dramatization.
This is Apollo imagining what Blackwell's saying.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I can think of no real reason to show interest in that backwoods burg.
Wow.
Perhaps he's a complete nutter and really does seek to release an imaginary demon.
There he is. He's British.
Either way, he is raving mad and more than capable of murdering the alderman.
That man is a stranger on stuff for sure. I heard
He
him.
already went to a blood drive, but instead of donating, he tried to make a withdrawal.
So much.
Order! There will be no gossiping in my court.
reminds me of the fucking... I think I've referenced this line before, the Futurama line, where Bender's like, I've donated blood! And they're like, whose blood? And he goes, some guys.
Your boldness. Please take a gander at those charms plastered across his cranium. I hear they're meant to keep him safe from possession by the demon Tenmataro. Then again... perhaps he's already under the demon's spell. Behold! The lunatic appears poised to lunge at you at any moment.
The rumors and quirks of Mayor Tenma have no relevance to this case.
Thank you.
Besides, those charms on his head, they're a fashion statement, I think.
Nope.
No, we got him from his
Should've
daughter.
stopped while you were ahead.
Come to think of it, such things don't seem relevant to the case, do they?
The prosecution will refrain from dragging our client's reputation through the mud.
Isn't that what the whole point of this trial is?
Well, there's a difference between getting someone arrested for murder and and like ruining their reputation, trying to smear them on the stand, right?
One is legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dreadfully fearsome lass we have here.
Honestly, that might be one of the few actual legal objections in all of Ace Attorney.
Right?
Objection? Relevance?
Woo! Thanks for that laugh line, Athena.
Careful, Apollo. He has the judge dancing in the palm of his hand.
That's weird.
It's like a little
having a
monkey.
time.
The power of suggestion is one of the more powerful tools that's in Simon Blackwell's arsenal.
In his ass.
My hair is getting to the point where I could cosplay him.
Hell yeah.
I'm
He's
not
trying to
gonna.
manipulate everyone's impressions to suit his objectives.
This guy really is bad news.
Bad news bears.
In any case, it seems the victim did manage to defend himself despite being impaled. What sort of weapon did he use against his attacker?
A gun.
None other than this statue right here. Right here. It's right here.
It appears to be a statue of two strange creatures locked in battle.
Two yokai. Nope.
Whoa.
That one's me.
That's
Two
you.
yokai to be exact. On one side is the nine-tailed fox, and the other is Tenmataro. Quite interesting if you think about it. It's as though this very case were rendered an art.
Fox and demon statue updated in the court record.
No pins.
No pins.
So no pins?
What?
Yes. Mr. Justice, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
I removed the R.
Ah.
And I was stacking them up.
He has a lot. These are the badges of every single defense attorney that he has killed from sheer annoyingness. Okay.
Oh.
I need to rearrange my ass.
It's fine.
It's fine. So those weapons on the wall of the Fox chamber, I presume those are real? Don't you think keeping real weapons around like that is rather dangerous?
No matter what he collected, the alderman insisted it be the real deal. For instance, he had a real demon's club in his possession. Apparently, one of his ancestors claimed it after defeating a demon in battle.
What? That's gotta be an old wives' tale.
Ha ha! The alderman had pure, unadulterated justice flowing in his veins.
Are you sure it wasn't something else?
Whatever he did it right. We've lost a real champion of justice in his death.
I love how his hair looks at this angle.
Mm-hmm.
It's truly.
It's really horrifying. It's really upsetting. Nothing but claptrap and boulder dash, if you ask me.
Let's we're not playing that game.
Those are two different games. Now stop your bleating and tell us about the weapon. Rowan, I gotta
Monkey's
say,
a sheep.
I genuinely love how you're doing Fulbright. You're doing a phenomenal job, and I'm
Oh,
enjoying it
thank
so
you.
much.
Your wish is my command.
Do we have a picture of the crime scene?
We do.
Yeah.
He's been giving me this from day one, especially your voice, Rowan. But he's like Buffer Detective Spaghetti, and I can't remember what his actual name is. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Detective Spaghetti?
Spaghetti?
In Ghost Trick, what is his name?
Oh, Cabanera?
Yeah.
No. Is that his name?
Detective Carbonara.
It's not Carbonara.
It's close
Yeah.
though. Cabanella.
Cabanella.
Yes,
yeah.
and you did that voice very similar. You're like, it's like Fulbright is Cabanella if he was straight.
I was about to say if he was
Yeah.
straight.
And,
Yeah,
the white coat. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, very
If he
similar
was
vibes.
straight and white.
When did this game come out in compare? I mean, I know Shitakumi didn't write this one. But when did this game came out in compared to Ghost Trick?
I believe this was 2013.
Ghost Trick was like 2000. I want to say 9 because Shitakumi went and like
Okay.
did Ghost Trick between. Between Ace Attorney.
So I haven't played Ghost Trick
Ghost
yet,
Trick
so no
was-
spoilers.
Oh, this is not a
Yeah,
spoiler.
same.
This is a very.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Trick
figured you
was-
guys wouldn't do this, but I
Yeah.
wanted to just nip it in the bud.
Preempt. Yeah,
Ghost
yeah,
Trick
yeah.
Yeah.
was June 2010.
Yeah, no, it's just a
2010,
character you meet.
Mhm.
And Dual Destiny.
Pretty early.
They do
in the
actually
game.
Dual
have
Destiny was
similar designs.
2013. That I'm,
Yep.
that I'm sure.
July 2013. So yeah,
Weird.
they were 3 years. This game was 3 years after Ghost Trick.
Interesting.
Because Shitakumi didn't work on the investigations
Yes, I
game,
knew
which
that.
games which were not 2009, 2011. So like during that time,
Yeah.
right?
Ghost Trick's a good game.
It's a good game.
Yeah, very good.
Let me look at that picture. I don't think you can see the. Yeah, you can't see the wall where the weapons are. It's up here.
My problem is that is a weird position to have gotten up,
Absolutely, you're right. Like you're
hit
right.
someone,
Yeah.
and then die.
No, it's super. is.
Die dramatically on the coffee table.
Hold it!
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if you think about it. Prince could easily be whapped off.
You do have a point there.
I'd venture to say he did not wipe off the prince because he could not.
You'd vulture to say?
He said,
Jesus.
What?
He didn't. He said
Making
venture.
jokes about my last name being Blackwell.
And you got a feather in your mouth.
And the feather in your
The feather in my
mouth.
mouth,
And the
like
next thing you keep doing.
like the emblem.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Birdman.
Birdman. Wow, I can't believe Michael Keaton is in this game.
I just noticed how thick his jacket looks at the front there.
Yeah.
Look, he wants you to figure it out. Well, don't just stand there. Show him who's boss.
Maybe I need to get him to get to know him more, but I'm not getting immediate I need the simp for him vibes. I'm totally
I
lost.
just think he's so hot. Like it's truly like I'm lost in this man. It's stupid.
I understand.
Like
It's
I usually like goth boys, but it's like I don't know what it is. It's
Well,
not that
listen,
funny.
Alex. It's like the first time you saw Diego Armando.
I understand the feeling.
That's me with this guy.
It's
like,
not-
right, like
yeah.
it was
For
bad.
Miles,
Yeah.
this is Miles's Diego Armando moment.
That's me with the next
Honestly?
prosecutor.
Yeah, I like the next prosecutor a lot.
He's just too anime for me, I think.
This guy is my Ace Attorney bicycle, and I adore him.
Long
What?
Colin meme, literally. all I
You
need.
ship him with everybody. Like it's like
Oh, Okay.
Like you're interested in him in any sort of
I was
context.
very confused by the state.
I'm into the mean. That's fine, Izzy. Like that I get. It's like all the pieces are there that I should, right?
And we've known him for 35 minutes.
That's
right.
fair.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like,
and he's not a guy who
bicycle.
gives a lot up in
Yeah,
terms
it's
of who he is as a person.
It's like bicycle. You want to ride him?
That's
Yes.
why, like everybody gets a ride is like the joke, right? Like that's the.
I think me and Alex were expecting like immediate fall out of our chairs.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay.
not everyone does. Again, you got two people with very strong reactions to these characters, and that
Yeah.
Rowan hated Fulbright more than most people do, and I loved Blackfell more than most people do, and so you had sort of warped perceptions of where you entered these relationships.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
have us who are like way outliers on this.
I recognize that the amount of full body rage I got upon encountering
Fulbright
Fulbright
rage.
for the first time is so weird. It's like unwarranted. There's nothing about him specifically that warranted the amount of rage that I felt.
He pressed
Yeah.
buttons that you didn't know you had.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
The
just
same thing
like
happened for me, but just different buttons.
Yeah.
just like literally
Opposite
just
buttons.
like I was like I don't know if I can play this game. I hate
Ooh.
this man so much.
Didn't hit me that hard, but I do get it.
Listen, a guy comes to court, he's smug as hell and wearing handcuffs. I'm like, yeah, all right, fair.
I do understand the handcuffs.
He's doing it.
Damn,
Got
Dual
him.
Destiny's got hands.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Anyway.
Okay.
Smug guy with goth eyeliner and extremely big clanky handcuffs, and I'm like, yeah, you know what?
Mm-hmm. Hell
I'll
yeah.
dedicate the rest of my fandom experience
yeah.
to this asshole.
If he breaks the chains, that's it. I'm gone. Then he's done it.
Watch him do it once a
God.
case.
One of the hottest things I have ever seen in a non-technically sex scene was in Preacher. Tulip O'Hare locks herself in a bathroom and she's all sitting there giggly while her boyfriend, the main character of the show, who is a preacher, beats down the door to get to her just so they can smash.
Oh.
God damn.
It's fucking great. I love that show. I need to finish. I never finished it, but I fucking love that show so much. I'm totally lost. So why don't you just tell me the answer already? Also, the fact that he's pointing and thinking with his brain and not saying anything out loud is really funny.
I don't think he saw that plea for help.
You feeling all right, kid? Running a fever, perhaps?
I wish Trials came with a reset button.
Just reload the save.
Well, the specifics may yet come to light. Please proceed, Detective Fulbright.
Okay, we've been fucking on... That was on number 2. We've been on number 2 for like 20
We
minutes.
diverged.
Yeah. Come
Very
to think
hard.
of it, a coffee cup was found on the floor. Was it the sedative in his coffee?
Bingo! We found traces of a sleeping agent all over the inside of the cup.
That's why he was out cold. That is until he leapt to his feet upon being impaled by the mayor.
His eyeliner looks like beaks.
Sorry.
What an
Sorry,
awful
that
way
accent
to
does
wake
a
up.
lot to that sentence.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
A rather stimulating eye-opener, if you ask me.
I straight up didn't hear what you said because I was focused on the fact that his eyeliner looks like beaks.
Like a bird? Like
Yeah.
And the way his eye is outlined right now also looks like a hawk's eye. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
there's a lot here.
Yeah. He's a bird boy.
And the type of feather in his mouth, too.
Yeah.
I, too, would have risen from the attack. For to die in battle is a samurai way.
One of these prosecutors is voiced by Matt Mercer, right? Is it him?
No.
Okay.
Also, look at his jacket. It's so thick. Why is
It
it
is.
so thick?
He's got a lot of layers. That's no. It's
Yeah,
not the. It's
he's-
not the jacket. If you're
look-
looking at the wrist, that's his shackle.
No, look at the
No,
collar.
I'm
Look
looking
at
the
the collar.
collar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you actually look, he's wearing like a suit piece that has no the button up is one piece, and then the jacket is a piece over that. Like he's wearing like a. It's not a prison outfit. I have no idea what the fuck he's wearing. Truly.
It's like a Japanese Gambison.
Gotta be so fucking hot.
And the girl
He's
said it looks like
got-
he's wearing Kaibas.
He's
Actually, wait, no.
sweating. It's so bad.
It's got rivets. That might actually just be like leather, like
What?
like armor,
Leather,
basically.
like
Oh yeah.
That's why it's so thick.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
That would make this even worse. Why did they allow him
He's
to dress
When
like this?
so
I
hot.
first saw this, I thought it was gonna be like the blue part or something is like a
Mhm.
part of a prison or something.
Mhm.
It's super not. Like there's not a prison outfit in here.
It-
I don't know what they've put him in. And I guess it's like so like he doesn't look like a convict on the stand. They did put him in big jangly handcuffs which are loud and are like it's not like
Mhm.
there's a lot about this character's design that don't make any sense. Some of his beta designs are insane.
I will say,
like-
oh sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
keep going.
I was just saying it's very it was off. It was tangent, but I do love kind of picturing Ace Attorney characters stripping the layers off.
Like,
just-
what do they have underneath there?
Yeah.
unpeeling them like an onion.
Yes, but like just imagine him in just a tux, or like
Oh, it's bad. I've seen photoshops of it. It's
oh
bad.
my god, yeah, or like like Fulbright's pinstripe red and black shirt.
They're all just the worst.
Yeah.
Everyone gets out of bed and chooses this fashion, and that's the world they live in.
Chooses violence.
Yeah. This man, the second LaBelle gets in here, it's gonna be puff, 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 puff. It's like, you smell so sweaty.
You stink.
You are a stinky man.
Paradise awaits fallen heroes, but that hole in his stomach would make eating a challenge.
This is nothing.
Prosecutor Blackwood, please! Those morbid jokes of yours have no place in this court.
That's usually when like Apollo would have a thought or something. Fucking nothing. He says nothing. He thinks nothing. He's done.
He is so over this already.
Says the jester in detectives, guys.
Moving right along.
You know what, Fulbright? I like you.
I love him.
Hold it!
Fulbright gives me vibes of a character I would make for D&D, like as an NPC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, actually.
So the alderman was drugged because he was really strong?
Did you see those rock hard muscles of his?
I sure
We
did.
see him rock hard.
I'm surprised the spear even managed to pierce that armor like musculature. I admit I'm completely jealous of that righteous body of his. Ha ha
Your
ha!
Honor, he has a motive!
Your Honor, he used the word righteous.
Well, he did look pretty buff, even in that suit he had on.
What a difference when compared with a yellow belly like you. I gotta slow down.
Why?
No, not sustainable.
What did
what
did I do?
No, the voice is too. I'm doing it too fast.
No, I'm not
I
talking. I'm not talking about you. I'm being sad Apollo.
I know, but I'm on a journey here, trying to make
I
this work.
understand. Yellow belly. Who even says that anymore?
Yeah, and the color's all wrong too. Oh, I know. How about a squishy red tomato?
I moved to strike both your comments from the record.
Mr. Justice's character is not the issue here.
even though it sucks shit.
Tell that to the subreddit.
Ouch.
Now let's get back to what happened after the far more muscular alderman was impaled.
Yes, well, your average person would likely have died on the spot.
Hold it!
Could he really have attacked his attacker while being impaled with that huge spear? The more they say attack their attacker, it's like fucking me up.
Absolutely! After all, he was once a pro wrestler, and everyone knows that's real! The injustice of being drugged, then speared, was answered with a righteous counterattack.
Ronnery did it again.
But does being a former pro wrestler make him superhuman?
Wrestler?
He's wrestling.
Absolutely! After all, he was one of the good guys, like a superhero on the side of justice. Even though he was retired, he could still don his superhero guise in times of need.
Objection!
This man reached age 6, watched Paw Patrol, liked Chase, and then never aged a day again.
Watch Paw Patrol!
You need to lay.
You didn't have to drag him that hard!
You need to.
Good lord!
You need to lay off the Paw Patrol detective. We're talking about real life here.
The man was assigned cop at Paw Patrol.
Setting aside the half-wit's flights of fancy, the fact is this. The court-ordered post-mortem concluded the victim moved after his skewering.
I think I'm the only one who's ever watched Pushing Daisies. But
Episode 1.
I know the premise.
one of the there's a narrator in that show, and one of the quirks of the narrator is that when they're presenting, because it's a crime show kind of. When they're presenting the evidence, and the narrator, who is British, will always say the facts were these, and we'll go down the list, and that's what Miles has reminded me of, like, really hard. So he found the strength to somehow attack his attacker, huh? And the attacker attacked him when he was sleeping, so he got up and attacked his attacker.
Yeah. No, you got it.
Are you sure that's your plan of attack, Apollo?
Fuck!
Stop it!
I'm dying here!
Detective Fulbright's testimony sounds airtight. No wonder he's so confident.
I need to stop looking at my phone. Selena, take my phone. Thank you. No, he only thinks it's airtight. It's up to us to poke some holes into it. That part about the alderman fighting back sounds like a big hole waiting to be poked.
I don't.
Did you say port? Did you say port?
Your Honor, Your Honor, I need an adult.
I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it!
None of us are responsible enough to be here right now.
None of us will see the gates of heaven.
None of us are free of sin.
It's time to get fisted. What was any of the? I don't remember anything.
Well, you can look at the history.
The fingerprints of the defendant, Damien and Timo, were found on the murder weapon. Hold on. I think we knew that already, but we also don't have the murder weapon here.
Can we look at the evidence? I want to look at the statue, I think.
The statue wasn't the murder weapon.
Uh-huh.
The mayor's blood was found on it, but no prints could be lifted.
Wait, does that just zoom in on the statue, or can we spin?
No, I don't think we're allowed to spin anymore.
Yeah.
I think our spin privileges have been removed. And I would like
You
to
abused
sue.
them.
I would like to sue.
Oh,
like-
Sue.
I
Hmm.
yeah, something that I didn't realize
one of my
until
coworkers,
we
actually.
got it back in the last investigation is I did actually really miss having some kind of ability or thing to do during the investigations, which was sorely missing from 4, which I think is why those investigations felt a little bit like they dragged on. Whereas when you had the Megatama and you found someone who was lying, it's like, okay, that's the goal for our investigation.
Right.
That's we know what we're getting to, and we know how we're ending this investigation is by figuring that out. We don't have the same thing, but we have kind of something in that, and we're doing something that makes the investigation segments feel less like a visual novel and more like a game.
I feel like the statue is one of the only things we have that relates to this section at all. Like statue, picture, and maybe the mask.
Yeah, we don't have
And for one
something.
thing, that wound on his head does not look like it was inflicted by that statue.
Yeah, but they're not usually graphic like that.
Uh-huh.
They'll
Wait,
put some blood on him.
is there blood on the back of the chair?
Hold on. Mayor Tenma attacked his helpless victim, impaling him like a human shish kebab. We don't have any proof that he was also knocked out. The sudden pain jolted him awake, and he grabbed the statue and struck back.
Because if you were stabbed in the chair, it feels like there should probably be blood on the chair.
That's just Jinxie seeing Temataro. We don't have anything that says that the mayor was also... there's that blood. There's the blood over here. There's this thing which was on the door. There's the steppies. There's blood all over there. Flowers. I don't know why this would help us at all. There's nothing. Your Honor, my attorney badge.
Please help. You just like put up the.
Yeah. QB's house report, time of death, stabbed around 9 p.m. The victim had been in a drug-induced slumber.
Can we look at the Fulbright statements again?
Yeah.
You don't have to press them, I just like
Right.
I want to go back.
Ultimate
Okay,
murder
so
with a
murdered
spear.
with a spear that had been on the wall.
This is where I thought that maybe we could. I think Shaw had the same idea that we could present the picture, but we can't see that wall in the picture. The fingerprints of the defendant, Damien Tenma, were found on the murder weapon. We don't have the murder weapon, so.
Does he have gloves on, maybe?
Hold it!
Ah, shit, I mean to press that again. I have a point. Thank you.
Yeah, this was also one where they made a bunch of things.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Back.
Yeah, the fingerprints. Yeah. Let's
No,
look at
he doesn't have gloves on.
Okay, so why did he say he couldn't have wiped off?
Well, because he got knocked out afterwards.
Yeah.
Hold on.
At the time of the crime, Alderman QB was asleep from the drug that he unwittingly ingested. Mayor Tenma attacked his helpless victim, impaling him like a human shish kebab. With a sudden pain, jolted the victim awake, and he grabbed his statue and struck back.
Maybe the problem is that he's in a chair? Like, that's not a very natural place for either of them to fall in this situation. Like,
Yeah.
I'm stabbing someone and fall back.
Like,
into
It just
fully
doesn't.
across
It just
the
doesn't feel
room.
like the obvious.
But nothing does. We haven't found anything, right?
That's true. There was nothing when we pressed.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think not here.
This.
Don't
I mean,
present
this
it
what,
here.
that's what I. But that's when he's being struck back.
Oh, I thought we wanted to present it at the other one.
I don't know what the other one is.
The second statement, the one that we press and they say stuff.
They say stuff on all of them.
The thing we were talking about here was like snarky man being like, "Why don't you figure it out, forehead?"
Oh, okay.
Is it? We're like, why couldn't
Why
he
why
just wipe
did
it off?
why didn't he wipe it off? Well, he
We don't
couldn't
have
because he was
anything
knocked
to
out.
say.
Oh, okay.
That he was asleep.
Okay. I got it. I'm here now.
Yeah, I really don't.
There's
know
nothing.
what-
There's
not
nothing
something like
obvious
this.
right now.
Objection!
No, the music didn't turn off. Yeah.
I was muted. I object to you on personal grounds.
Well, fuck.
You're just ugly as all fuck. The sole contradiction lies in what your faulty logic dreamt up just now.
Don't be mean to me. I ain't do nothing.
You're just so small I could bounce you like a basketball.
I know you coulda.
Objection overruled.
Overruled.
Sorry?
Defense will think twice before making such erroneous statements.
The defense will die.
Hmm.
No prince
Is
can be
it?
lifted.
Yeah, I guess this is it, right?
Yeah,
Is
he's
that the
not
first-
wearing
he's
gloves.
He's not wearing gloves, so he should have left Prince.
Objection!
All right. Did the alderman really strike the mayor?
What? Are you questioning my sense of justice?
Yeah. Your
I have a lot of
so-called
questions about you.
your so-called justice needs to find itself a pair of legs to stand on. Woohoo!
Wow.
Got him.
You claim the alderman struck back after the mayor put a spear through him. But the statue he supposedly used to defend himself creates a major hole in your theory.
It would appear that the defense is a counter-argument.
Very well, that's him.
Very well. Let's hear what the defense thinks is odd about the detective statue theory.
There ain't no fingerprints! There are no fingerprints on this supposedly crucial piece of evidence. And if you look at the crime scene photo, you'll notice that the alderman isn't wearing gloves. Yes, I believe he... Oh, that's the judge.
Yes, I believe he is quite gloveless indeed.
He's bitchless, you might say. Gloveless.
No gloves?
So no gloves? If he touched the statue with his bare hands, he should have left some fingerprints. Detective Fulbright, you did take that into account during your investigation, didn't you? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No gloves on a Friday night?
Damn. Ugh, this
Oh, wow,
can't
what am
be
I doing?
happening. Did I arrest the wrong man?
No one knows who they're voicing. Everyone's voicing everyone else.
You did
It
it,
was me.
Apollo. You knocked Detective Fulbright off his high horse.
I don't have a horse.
He's high?
Yes, that one's real. Well, it's just 1 point in our favor.
Who do you suppose clubbed the mayor if it wasn't the alderman?
Well, if it wasn't the alderman, that means someone else must have clubbed the mayor.
Well, no shit. You mean there was a third party in the Fox Chamber?
That's what we're trying to prove, Athena, or else he's going to jail.
Shut up. My lord.
Was the demon?
Exactly.
Ow.
This could be the big break we've been looking for.
There does seem to be a hole in the prosecution's argument. Prosecutor Blackquill, would you care to respond to the defense's assertion?
If I keep waving my head like this, I get dizzy. The least you can do is look at me while you're being dismissive. Look at me during.
Your mind is as dull as an unhoned blade, Justice Dunno.
One of those famous Alex can't read. I read that as unboned hole.
Yeah,
All right.
accurate enough, I suppose.
Just as Dono.
Joel as an unboned hole.
Not true. He's met Clever at this point. He's been watching too many samurai flicks.
Jesus Christ.
He's met Clear, but he's so oblivious.
It will take far more than that to cut down Simon Blackwell.
Ooh.
I love him.
A whelp such as you has no hope against my superior swordsmanship.
This is a trial, not a sword fight, Prosecutor Blackquill.
There's a perfectly good explanation for the lack of prints on the statue. You might recall that blood-stained cloth found at the scene of the crime,
Ah, fuck that thing.
but it just so happens that the blood was the mayor's.
So, what are you getting at?
Hone your mind, boy. Why was there blood on that cloth?
I'm trying. Whenever I
Boy.
point in my forehead, I'm trying to get the thoughts in there.
Oh my god.
That's when
Solve
you
that
poke your
riddle,
eyeball.
and you shall see that the hole you thought you found is but an illusion.
No,
Is a blood.
my illusion hole.
No.
Now let's see. Wow.
We stopped talking about holes.
What was the cloth used? Was it, let's go back to the nut sock.
Let's not.
Was it used? Was
God,
it
Jesus
used?
Christ.
Oh, it could be either of these, honestly. But the thing has maybe the alderman wrapped the statue in the cloth. In short, he wasn't touching the statue directly when he used it to strike at the back of the mayor. Ah!
Precisely. Bully for you, boy.
Oh, it was nothing. He's also getting nagged.
Apollo, don't let him start manipulating you too.
Apollo, you have to be immune to his nagging!
Look, I know he's hot, but just don't fall for it. You just closed a hole for the prosecution.
That that nagging killed my family. I don't know what Athena's backstory is, but she said that she said that he had something to
Fuck.
do with like a terrible thing that happened to her, so I don't know.
Nagging killed my family.
I did. Ugh, I did. I filled the prosecution's hole.
But a statue wrapped in cloth would leave no fingerprints as plain as day.
That has the like trolls vibe of singing killed my grandmother.
Whoa, 690.
Hey,
Damn. That's a lot.
we're funny.
Yeah. To an
But
extent.
this also proves there are no holes in our theory of the alderman striking back.
Just when we were trying to get away from holes. Oops. Ah!
Updated in the sword record.
Coupages. Coupagliaccis.
Now do you see how dull your mind is, Pagliacci squared?
Pagliacci square.
I love that it keeps giving us yogurt water.
No fingerprints.
Your crimes must always be aired before the light.
But Pagliacci, I'm Pagliacci. I'll make sure to sharpen it next time.
Particularly frightening inmate told me that. He always tenderly honed his blades before he went to work, like the samurai of yore.
Samurai? Sounds more like a homicidal maniac to me.
Actually, it was working in the prison kitchen at the time.
Wait, so the inmate was a murdering samurai prison chef?
Jesus Christ.
It would seem that the victim and his killer were the only ones there after all.
I was kind of attached to that.
Apollo,
Apollo! Please!
I was really attached to that hole. Now what?
Apollo,
Oh my god!
I just thought of something.
The
Stop
nut sock.
corking your hole. If they didn't find anyone else's fingerprints on the statue, who's to say someone other than the alderman didn't hit the mayor with it?
Why didn't I think of that?
Because you're an idiot.
Okay. Anybody could have not left prints on it.
Get you distracted by the hole. Then who, pray tell, struck the mayor with a statue?
Showing full hole.
Please
No.
illuminate us with your wisdom, young lady.
Please show us your hole!
no.
There's only one answer. The real killer.
She's immune to his tricks. She just opens her mouth. She's like, look, hole! I have them all over my face!
She turns and points at her ear and said, "What did you say?"
Shasta.
Shasta!
Apollo's real short.
Oh no!
Prove this evidence. Prove
Can we-
the evidence of this real killer, then.
Can I ban
What
another
evidence have you?
moderator?
Well, you can't ban them from stream from the stream chat. Is the
Oh, I'll give you evidence, all right.
Athena.
Oh, I'll give you hole.
Are you sure about that?
To borrow your words, Apollo, I'm fine. Take a look at this.
Damn.
Black feathers and tracks, allegedly from a yokai, were found at the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they're from the third person who struck the mayor with the statue.
Is the defense actually suggesting that some sort of monster killed that alderman?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
Athena!
Athena.
Athena.
Athena!
Athena.
We're so close.
No, Athena, you just lost what little credibility we had left. Ugh, so bad.
Sorry. Guess I got carried away.
Oh lord.
Mr. Justice, we've no time to deal with objections between members of the defense.
Sorry, Your Honor. It's just this kid's still well a kid.
Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese?
18, yeah.
She's a baby.
Ouch. You meanie. I'm reporting you to Mr. Wright.
That's why she thinks
Girl,
he's
you
an asshole.
just called me a meanie. What am I supposed to think?
You just said that a monster killed the guy in front of a whole courtroom confidently.
It's the Tumblr. Which one of you meaners edited the post or told my mom or something?
So is this court to believe the feathers and tracks are from a yokai, as you put it?
No, Your Honor. I believe they are fabrication. The real killer wants us to believe some sort of monster murdered the alderman.
Did you believe to learn?
Have you ever had a dream where your dream is so close? I don't know the exact words.
And you could do anything?
Interesting. And why do you suppose the killer would do that?
Why indeed?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Justice, you seem as new to this as your partner is.
This I'm not reporting to Mr. Wright.
Hey, oi, Fulbright. Explain to his boldness what these brats are missing. You know, the who and why behind those feathers and tracks.
What? You mean you can explain it?
Our investigative prowess is without equal.
I'm starting to think I chose the wrong profession.
Very well. Let's hear about these so-called yokai feathers and tracks.
That sounds like a cereal.
Feathers and tracks.
Yokai feathers and tracks.
Actually,
Yeah.
it absolutely does.
This entire case centers on one man's attempt to crush opposition to the municipal merger. Mayor Tenma panicked when the amazing Ninetales helped embolden the protesters. So he stoked the village's fear by fabricating a monster. The strange feathers and tracks he planted made it look like a yokai was the killer.
Okay, but he was knocked out cold. Y'all, you can't say that he... Are you saying that he did it before he stabbed him? Those feathers and tracks stoked the village's fears? The villagers' fears?
Absolutely! He knew exactly how to prey on their superstitious minds.
Those feathers only gave weight to the idea that the alderman was slain by a demon. The accursed demon Tenmataro, that is.
Tenma who?
Tenmataro, the legendary demon locked away in the village's forbidden chamber.
Lots of talks of holes and forbidden
was-
chambers.
I was thinking, wow, I'm glad we moved past talking about Hole, but now we're back. From a young age,
get
villagers
away.
are taught to fear the great black-feathered demon. And thus they were blinded to other, more plausible explanations.
Last
You want
case
to
was
talk,
all
eh?
about, last case was all about fingering people. This one's all about holes.
Oh, hold on for a second. Before we start letting our imaginations run wild, isn't there someone else that could be considered a suspect?
Mr. Justice, please explain yourself.
On the day of the incident, there was a special event held at QB Manor. As part of this event, there was someone dressed in the likeness of Tenmataro. Obviously, this person is much more likely suspect than any legendary demon.
Objection!
Oh, Troy Baker, by the way.
Oh.
Dullard, you are playing right into the killer's mind games.
You know, I get it. Troy Baker's a good pull.
Though it's just, I believe, for the word objection. Like, I don't think he has any, like,
Huh.
other than, like, I think he has a couple of, like, one or two, like, things he yells, but there's not, like, other dialogue from him, I don't think.
He's not in any of the I mean, he was just in this anime sequence, but...
He does a lot of walking stoically.
Alright. What? That's a big pull for, like, one or two
I know.
lines.
Is it Troy Baker, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I looked it up when we were talking about it.
Because there
Yeah,
is one thing, yeah, I actually don't know, but listen here. The feathers and tracks were merely red herrings. The villagers believed the murder to be the work of the real Tenmataro. However, the police believe that the person in the Tenmataro suit is the killer.
Ah!
Okay, never mind. Apparently, it's not clear. It's
Okay.
not credited.
I remember thinking that, like, there's almost no... I could not find anywhere references for who the fuck voices him at any point.
Like, it says Troy Baker on IMDb, but it seems like that's wrong, and people are like talking
seems
a
like
lot
people,
about like who the fuck is
Guessed
it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because he doesn't have, like, in cutscene dialogue. I don't think it's not clear who his voice actor is, if I remember correctly.
That's so weird.
Yeah. It's annoying, actually, also. But the defendants, because I was curious, like, I'm like, okay, is there other option? Like, what is his accent actually sound like? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Because in the Japanese version, he's not British at all. His whole thing, they actually had to completely relocalize this guy. His original Japanese thing is completely different than his English one.
I imagine so.
Yeah, he's actually like, he's actually dialogue. He speaks like very, very roughly, like he's super like kind of crass, as opposed to being kind of overly formal. Because the goal is to give him an old feel. and they have to do that differently with language. But and I think the Dono thing, which we've only seen once, but will come back, is like a reference to old samurai movies.
He keeps
just like,
saying
you know,
like the samurais of yore.
It's in like ancient honorific, the way like San and Chan and Sama are, right? It's
yeah, but
like,
it's really it's much less
Mhm.
like it's very uncommon.
Mhm.
The defendant sought to sow this confusion in order to deflect blame away from himself. However, he was knocked unconscious by the alderman. And thus our mentally deficient mayor was caught red-handed at the scene of the crime.
Objection!
Do you honestly believe Mayor Tenma would do something so stupid?
Objection!
The evidence speaks for itself. Fulbright.
Right. It was the mayor's last-ditch effort to stop the opposition before things got crazy.
I know other than Athena fucking up his name, really no one's mentioned that his last name is the same as the first part of the demon's name. And I'm like, when is that going to come up? Does it matter? Is it relevant? Like, why is he Tenma?
The amazing Nine Tails was fueling both the yokai craze and the anti-murder movement. Plus, he's one of the better-known masked wrestlers and the hometown favorite. That's why the mayor panicked and set out on a path of injustice.
That's such a weird thing to get into wrestling as a political statement.
People love their wrestlers.
I mean, yeah, fair, but like, I don't think I've ever heard of a guy who's like, I'm gonna get back into wrestling so I can tell everyone about this civic dispute that's going on in my small town.
You know, if you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. If you're a wrestler, everything looks like an opportunity to get to throw down.
I mean, you gotta think, how many people talk about how they would vote for The Rock for president?
Fair.
The Minnesota's ex-governor was Jesse Ventura, who was a pro wrestler. So.
Oh boy.
But do the people of Ninetailsvale really believe a yokai is behind the crime?
Yeah, they do.
Yokai sightings are an everyday event there, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
I must say, a crime that preys upon innocent, impressionable minds.
Just so, a particularly silver-tongued inmate once had the following words for me. The innocent of heart are the easiest to prey.
You don't say. Was this inmate a con artist?
He was my brother, Jeff.
No. He was framed for the murder of his beloved. I actually felt sorry for the poor chap.
Whoa. Wait, so he wasn't the predator, but rather the prey?
Yes, well. Now then, the defense may proceed with their cross-examination.
All right.
After
Yes, well,
fucking,
anyway.
yeah.
We made it.
Real fast.
Remember when we used to get through like one of these a stream?
Yeah.
This is more fun though.
Yeah, I am having a lot of fun with my friends. Maritime panicked when the amazing Ninetails helped embolden protesters. So he stoked the villagers' fears by fabricating a monster. The strange feathers and tracks he planted made it look like Yokai was the killer.
But when?
That's the question, right? But it doesn't add up. If what you say is true, why top it off with a murder?
What do you mean?
You claim that our client pointed to the yokai evidence to stoke the villagers' fears. If so, why not stop there? Why murder Alderman QB?
Excellent point.
That's not the point I'm trying to make, but sure, thank you. It is, isn't it? So Your Honor agrees there is no reason for the murder, correct?
Objection.
Perhaps the killer was on the spur of the moment.
You're saying it wasn't premeditated.
From the outset, I had no intention of paying heed to any of your babble. However, the fact is, the mayor made a startling discovery.
This is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hot
Looking over the shoulder, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, poisoning isn't something you do spur of the moment.
Yeah.
You just had it on him?
A startling discovery. Why don't I like the sound of that?
Alderman QB's secret identity.
Ah, so Black Quill's gonna be the one to bring it up. Apollo. Oh, that's Athena.
Apollo? I think Prosecutor Blackquill has figured out the Alderman's secret identity. But even if he
What gave it away?
But even if he has, why would it be a motive for the mayor to commit murder?
This is not good.
This patch of fur was discovered at the crime
I'm
scene.
glad I didn't press fucking everything else.
It's from the mask worn by the amazing Ninetails. Therefore, we can conclude that this mask was at the crime scene.
Fuck, he's doing my job for me.
Oh my. But why would it have been there?
The victim was a former pro wrestler and a member of the anti-merger movement. Need I say more?
Can it be any more
Well,
obvious?
Ah. Could it really be?
Your boldness had an epiphany. I see. Our victim, Rex QB, was the amazing Ninetails.
There's some days I really miss. I'm really bummed that I missed out on the days of Twitch sings. I would have had a lot of fun with like karaoke streams.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
And the mayor's discovery of this fact was his motive for murder.
No!
Holy shit.
Order! Order! What a shocking development. A motive clearer than crystal clear.
What do you do now, Apollo?
I don't think they'd tie the alderman's secret identity to the mayor's motive for murder.
At last we've reached my real point. Why did the alderman have to forge a secret identity? I hate that word. Been in jail too long. Does it not pique your interest, your boldness?
I admit it does. It is odd that he had to create this other persona. Just to secretly participate in the anti-merger movement.
What if it was Jinxie?
Very astute of you,
Jinxie
your
was
boldness.
the amazing Ninetales?
Yeah.
You do remember seeing the Amazing Ninetales, right?
Yeah, and?
Okay, yeah.
It's Jinxie! It's a 16-year-old!
But we saw Jinxie at the same
She's just
time
really,
we
really
saw the
fast.
Amazing Ninetales.
She's just really fast.
She's so good at this. That was Trucy, actually.
Oh my god. Fucking hilarious. Oh, right! Now take a look at this.
Sorry, there was no animation! There was fucking no transition at all!
If you value your dearest's life, you will merge Ninetails Vale with Tenma Town.
Oh, okay, fine. Great, we don't get to...
Blackmail letter was found in Alderman Cuby's pocket.
I thought he was just going to read the second part of it, so I didn't. What?
Yeah, I also did.
At present, the alderman's wife is in the hospital. Is in hospital. They wouldn't say there. And that letter is clear evidence that the mayor was blackmailing it. The evidence the mayor was blackmailing him by threatening his life.
That's not... no.
Wait, didn't the blackmail letter get sent to Mayor or didn't the blackmail letter sent to Mayor Tenma go missing? Right after the alderman's murder?
You think maybe the killer took the letter from the mayor after the murder and planted it into the alderman's pocket?
It's possible, but we don't have any proof that that's what happened.
Talk about being up a creek without a paddle. Thank you.
Blackmail letter added to the court record.
Gimme.
Mayor Tenma would have made a clean getaway if he'd just left after planting the yokai things.
Do not tell anyone about this threat if you do consider your dearest as good as dead. This is so vague. Great, thank you.
But he was knocked out cold by his sudden decision to kill the amazing Ninetails.
What if they both got black? What if there's two blackmail letters and they say the exact same thing?
So it was the amazing Ninetails counterattack that brought the entire crime to light.
Wait a sec. Fulbright's claiming that the mayor killed the alderman after planting the yokai evidence, and that the mayor was knocked out cold immediately after that? Detective Fulbright, please add your previous statement to your testimony.
Mayor Tenma killed the sleeping alderman after planting the feathers and tracks.
And the blood?
And the blood and the everything. I feel like, because they're going to just go down another rabbit hole right after this, right? If I
feel like we should present it now and then...
Okay. What am I presenting?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we'll get to a reasonable place in very shortly after.
Okay, I don't know what I'm presenting.
A crime photo where there's tracks in the blood of the mayor?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Objection!
Thank you, Shasta. Detective Fulbright, your sense of justice is anything but fair.
Yes. What's this? You dare question my justice again?
Yes, and I'm going to prove it to you. Take a look at this photo.
Every once in a while, the way you talk as justice sounds so sensual.
It's the Mia, or the Mia. You know who I'm talking about.
It's the Mia running through him.
Yeah, the
Apollo
Mia.
is channeling Mia now.
No, it's the Mia.
Oh, Miu.
Mia.
Yes.
Oh. This is the crime scene photo, and just what does this prove?
It proves when the feathers and tracks were planted.
But I already told you they were planted before the murder.
If Apollo and Miu switched places, we had two very different games.
We sure would. The defendant planted the yokai evidence, then was knocked out while killing his victim.
But that would be impossible. If you look right here, it's clear when the feathers and tracks were left at the scene. Boom jams! Fuck, let me double click! What? Oh, I woke Selena up.
Oh no.
She went, ah! I guess also here.
Take that!
Aren't you just pointing to the yokai feathers and tracks, Mr. Justice?
Yeah. Yeah. See how the feathers are on top of the blood and the tracks were made in the blood? In other words, the yokai evidence could have only resulted after the murder.
Then the mayor must have planted the evidence after killing the alderman.
But you said it yourself. The mayor had been knocked unconscious thereafter. There would have been no time for him to plant any evidence at there There must have been someone else inside the mayor and the alderman, besides the mayor and the alderman of the crime scene. Sorry, there wasn't someone.
Besides the mayor and the alderman at the crime scene.
There's a tiny inside you. There are two wolves, and they're murdering each other.
Two rolls.
There's two Rolfs.
Ah! There must be some mistake.
I do like seeing Apollo pointing at the witness.
Order.
Where's your evidence? You can't possibly have any, can you?
The picture of evidence enough, dipshit. Evidence? Oh, I have evidence. In fact, I have eyewitness testimony for you.
You do? But how? Was my vaunted sense of justice really just half-baked?
Ooh, hi.
I can use this gift now. I have this. I love this. I love this little. This is the best version of this. This is this little finger, and I can't use it because I knew we'd come across it someday.
Alright, you're muted.
Oops. He's really taking this hard.
So many emotes have been locked today.
Mr. Justice.
Oh, so because this is not the same. I mean, this is like similar to the 1 and 4. Is this specifically for Apollo, or is this just what it is in this game? The song.
Oh no, this is Apollo's.
This
theme.
is just specifically for Apollo. Okay, cool.
This is his theme in court.
Yes.
Yeah, it's objection theme.
I just didn't realize they all had individual objective themes.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
What is this testimony regarding a third party that you claim to have?
Clavier put a little bit of extra stank on it in this one. I have it right here, Your Honor. It's a sworn testimony of Mr. Tenma's daughter. The witness, Jinxie Tenma, saw a yokai in the hallway after stumbling upon the scene. It was the demon Tenmataro. He's the source of those feathers and tracks.
When the hell did you have time to get a sworn affidavit?
Don't worry about it. I know a Canadian judge. I also just said there was a ghost. Fuck! Somebody please say something!
The defense will explain to the court exactly what he means.
You dare mock this court and justice itself? You're unfit to bear your name, boy.
Your boldness, it appears our defense attorney here is delirious from exhaustion.
This is worse in 3D.
So
Oh,
Yeah, it's
infinitely.
bad.
Apollo, think of something quick before you're held in contempt of court.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Before you decide whether I should step down, please hear me out.
Very well, Mr. Justice, I'm all ears. But you had better explain yourself well. What was this yokai you were talking about?
Is this the stopping point? No. It's all this statement in this statement here. Jinxie Tenma asserts that she saw Tenmataro after she discovered the crime scene and called the police. She came around the corner in the hall. It was around here. That she saw Tenmataro fleeing towards the foyer. The defense asserts that whoever was impersonating this monster is the one who left those feathers and tracks behind, intentionally or otherwise.
What?
Oh, incredibly unjust. Why haven't I heard about this before?
You're bad at your
The defense has
job.
proved there was someone else.
No!
So
was the
Mayor
mayor.
was
Well, it's all set up. The prosecutor is a convicted felon after all.
Apollo,
Yeah.
the momentum is shifted in our favor.
Watch that last 5 seconds.
Good. Now let's keep it that way.
Objection!
Fuck off! I was jamming! How dare you!
How dare you kill the jammies?
I was jamming.
Little do
Better
you
not kill the
realize
group.
He killed the
that though you are in the midst of a fray, your sword is broken.
Damn, why?
My sword? I didn't know I had one to break. Sorry.
Tell
I'm
me
sure-
more about swords.
Apollo is a trans man confirmed.
Yeah.
Are you implying there's a problem with my claim? Poke, 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 poke.
Consider this. That yokai impersonator had indeed fled toward the foyer. Foyer? Foyer? Foyer?
He's
Foyer.
also secretly trying to implant thoughts into his head when he's doing that.
Right.
What's that thing? It's like brain thinks. What's that fucking? It's the be so smart.
Neutron?
Yes. Fucking no. It's the. Never mind.
Oh.
I'll remember it in like 2 days. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Be so smart. I don't know what that's from though. That fool and that fop would have seen him.
I know exactly. I also don't remember what it's from, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can't help you.
Fool and
The Lin-
fop?
The Lin-Manuel Miranda vine?
Yes!
Yes, it's exactly
That's
that.
That is 100% what it is.
Yep, you're 100% right. Yep. Fuck.
Oh, you mean Filch and LaBelle?
Can't believe you
Well, now that you
bring
mention it.
Lin-Manuel Miranda into this court.
Shrimp heaven.
When?
Ow. Both Phineas Filch and Florent LaBelle were in the foyer at the time,
Simon, stop it.
but they haven't stated
He
that they saw a
can't.
yokai, have they?
He's right there! Do you see him? He can't stop!
Did you ever consider that the yokai was but a figment of a scared little girl's imagination?
Why didn't those two see Tenmataro's impersonator pass by? Because they were watching TV. And one of them was Tenmataro.
Why don't we ask them ourselves?
Oh, thank fuck. I was just about to say that myself. No, really, I was.
Sure.
The defense would like to call Mr. Phineas Filch, caretaker, QB manor, to the stand. I just know he must have seen something.
Simon, please.
I suppose we can't ignore the fact that the little girl believes she saw a monster. I trust you have no objections to Mr. Justice's request, Prosecutor Blackquill. I understand that Mr. Filch is enjoying a nap out in the lobby.
I'm sure that's what he's doing. Definitely not filching.
I knew that Tanuki was a rare find. But when we captured him, I didn't think he'd end up a witness. Do with him as you will.
When we captured him, I didn't know he'd come with the nutsock.
Stop!
Did he just say captured?
I mean, he's a Tanuki.
I
It
know,
works.
that's why I thought of it.
Yeah.
No, wait, I don't want to know.
Very well, then. Bailiff, please go wake Mr. Filch and escort him to the witness stand.
Now we can
There we go.
stop.
Okay.
There's a good. Yeah.
No. No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. No one say nothing. No
A
one.
witness will
The witness will fucking die.
The witness
Don't-
will eat shit and die.
I think you're all being a little mean to me.
The witness will take the nutsock to the skull
Oh,
multiple times.
No, no!
God damn.
I sense you 10 lashes of a nut sock.
Oh
How many
shit.
psychologists had to be castrated for the nutsock?
How many
Oh.
great minds will we lose?
Yeah, all right.
To the nutsock.
We're gonna go back to the title screen so I don't see any spoilers.
Oh.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Whoo! All right.
I'm gonna fucking
We had
Die?
a stream today.
Yeah, I
This was
was.
so much fun.
I was
Because I
thinking
had a
of-
very busy work week. This was wonderful.
I had a lot of
Oh,
fun. I
so
was
good.
thinking of raiding, but I don't want. I'm too tired.
Mm.
No, I get you.
Yeah, and it's like
God.
there's it feels weird
Yeah.
to raid people that I haven't spoken to in years.
That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway, on Monday we are going to do more Baldur's Gate 3. We're doing things and stuff and
Someday.
I don't know. Someday we'll finish that game. Hopefully no time soon because I'm having so much fun. But you know there
Just
are
have to
other.
pick up Divinity once we're done.
We're not gonna dive. I will concede that we can play Divinity. I will not concede that we're playing Divinity immediately after Baldur's Gate 3. That's not happening. I want to play Evil Within 2. I want to play Resident Evil. I want to do other things.
I can't believe you.
Yeah. Oh, Selena threw up. That's gonna be a fun thing to clean up.
Aw.
I didn't
no.
even see that.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Baby.
It was all the pointing.
It was all the pointing. It made her tummy hurty. She didn't
It's
want to
because
be
you.
on screen.
It's because you made her take your phone.
She ate it. And it made her
Yep.
throw up.
She ate it.
Okay. So I will see you all next Friday when we will do more of this, and we'll maybe finish this. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh,
No, we won't.
No,
We're
We
definitely
won't.
not
No.
finishing this case.
No, I don't mean the case. I mean the segment.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
say,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, we
think
can
the
do
case
that.
is gonna be finished before I get back from the UK.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, friends.
Good
Forever.
night.
Good night,
night.
everyone.
Oh, okay.